All right, everybody, welcome to game 1 of 2 of the women's hockey semifinals. The USA against Sweden for a chance at a gold medal. Both these teams absolutely dominant so far. Granted, Sweden got here through Group B, so didn't have to play a ton of competition, but coming off that win against Czechia, they have cruised their way through this tournament thus far, but obviously their toughest test yet against the United States. How is it going, everyone? Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. My name is JG, and if you've never done one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the chat, any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation, get a question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them, vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this one, the USA or Sweden? If you are a member, you can sure support for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for the USA and for Sweden. How's it going, everyone? JP, Michael, Frank, with you, man. How's it going, Isaac? Summerbar, so wow. While I'm going to say bye. Hey, yeah, about the dumb decision, again, did the Pats lose the game because of it? No, they had a lot of work to do, but there are not a lot of dumb decisions in the Super Bowl. There really are not a lot of dumb decisions that happen in the Super Bowl, but, I mean, that was an obvious one. There's no downside to not going for 2 there. There's no downside. Happy President's Day to all those who celebrate. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Sweden going to be in the yellow, USA in the blues. For a shot at going to the gold medal match. USA's made the gold medal match every year since 2010, looking to make it for the 5th straight year. 2006, the last time they didn't make the gold medal match. The opponent in that game, none other than the Swedes, but the USA has been dominant. They've allowed just 1 goal all tournament. That came in their very first game, and it came right off a power play as their opponent was coming out of the penalty box, had a breakaway. How's it going, Detroit? Appreciate tuning in. Yeah, Trey Johnson, I saw that. That's awful. That was terrible. I saw that. Yeah, at 1 MVP despite publicly calling the All-Star Week being unserious. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Appreciate you, Ton Jermaine. Yep, never stop or sleep. No, I do not. Yeah, been looking forward to this one. Should be a great matchup. It should be. Yeah, Sweden's been very good so far. USA's been very good so far. 2 dominant teams thus far. Someone's got to give. Only one can advance to the gold medal match. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. It always gets, it's weaker during the morning and it gets stronger as the day goes on. So nothing to worry about. USA wins the face-up. We're underway here. USA going right to left. Sweden going left to right. And we are officially underway, dumping it into the attacking zone. And icing 7 seconds into this one. Again, appreciate all you guys being here for this one. This one over on the main channel, over on NBC. We'll be live for 2 games today, including this one and Canada, Switzerland. We'll do an OT stream later tonight, around 9 o'clock Eastern time. And then we'll do our the overnight stream with Grassi. I'll have more on that later on. Barstow as well. I'm going to say bye. Face off here. One by Sweden, going to the right side. Shot there immediately, and that one just a little bit wide. USA looking to get in, clear their lines here. It's Keller on the left side, trying to feed us center ice, but getting there first is Johansson for the Swedes. Goes down the left side for Cgiulianihpu. Back to the right side by center ice as it goes for Uniker. Uniker into the boards, wedge there, but gets rid of it. And dumps it behind underneath. USA gets there first on the left side, feeds it to center ice on the left side off a skate. No icing on the play because it went off a USA stick. And behind for the Swedes, Adolfsson down the left side. Lose the handle on that one. And getting there first for the Americans is Bilka on the left side. Now looking to set the play here. Heisey to the left circle. Heisey wrapping around, trying to at least left to right. Not a lot of power on that one. Adolfsson gets there first. And down the right side is Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson cannot clear her lines down the right side of the blue line by the right circle here for the Americans. Feeds it to the slot. Can't get a stick on that one. Harvey, 2 out in front on that one. USA retain possession, though, wrapping around left to right. But again, they're first behind in the trapezoid is Shelbin. Shelbin cannot clear her lines properly and loses the stick. USA trying to keep in the attacking zone. And they can. They dump it off right to left, but no one is there on that left circle. Getting there first is Adolfsson. Adolfsson gives it off to center ice on the left side to Johansson. Johansson gets around Steck line, but then loses the handle. As again, there first is Zumwinkle for the Americans. Wrapping it right to left, trying to get Zumwinkle there first. Can't get there, but USA does get it behind as it goes to Panic. Panic loses the handle on that one as it's London who gets there. London down the right side to Halinia, and there you go. I think it's fine, Nick. I think it's fine. Did that to create... Oh, jumpsuit. Nice. Nice. Hang on, someone's not right here. There we go. Invite me guests this year. I've not heard from him yet. Have not heard, but we will see. There we go. Someone's off with that. There we go. USA wins the face-off, going down the right side here. Edwards. Svensson Treff gets into the trapezoid, clears it for the Swedes, feeds it to center ice down the left side. Halinia can't get a stick on that one. Cgiulianihpu tries to get across the blue line, cannot. USA gets there on the left side. Keller, and back to Keller. She'll take it down the left, across the blue line, trying to feed it to Janecki. Sweden clears back to Keller. I get it, Nick. I get it. Down the right side. Sims. Yeah, Sweden gets it back. Shelbin. Shelbin to center ice. Hedqvist. Hedqvist tries a shot. That one gets blocked off the skate of Keller. Still no shots for either side. 3 minutes in. Ljungblom into the boards on the right side. It's wedged up. USA gets it back on the left. Keller. Back to Edwards. Edwards across to the blue line on the left side for Carl. Carl gets there. Almost Shelbin feeds it across on the right side. Trying to get it to Hillary Knight. Knight back to Carl, wrapping around the left side. Knight back up top. They'll reset the point. Pump fake twice back to Harvey. Harvey feeds it to the slot. That shot one time saved. Carpenter had a good look at that one on the right side in the slot. You know, I got the record wrong. Yeah, I got the record wrong. And down for icing. But a good chance there for the Americans to start into the slot on the right side. And Carpenter went off for skate and couldn't get the putback. Svensson Treff. Heck of a save there. A one-on-one situation. Yeah, this one's on NBC. Yep, this one's on NBC. Face off here. Sweden gets it. On the right side, Svensson. Svensson to center ice. USA will clear their lines. So it goes underneath on the left side for Shelbin. Shelbin wrapping around left to right. Sweden will look on the attack. Here's Svensson. Trying to get across the blue line. Cannot. USA gets there. And they'll hold the play on the right side. Heisey. Heisey into the boards on the right side by Shelbin. But USA maintaining possession here. Heisey still has it. Back up top. Reset by the point on the right side. Back to the left for Harvey. Harvey at the left circle. Back up top to the right side. Resetting the play here is Win. Win, going to the right. On the right circle, poked away, gets it back. Win back to the right circle. Up top on the point to Harvey. Harvey going to the left side. Harvey. Look to wrap it around. Gets it behind. Chance here. Heisey back up top. Heisey. Shot there. Saved. Svensson Trev gets the save on the shot there. Off the pass from Murphy. USA getting possession back though. On the right side, it's Heisey. Heisey. Pump fake on the shot. Feeds from the right circle. That one blocked by Shelbin. Same with the USA, though. They're having a good possession here. Heisey again feeds it out right. Heisey will come off Steckline. Make a minor line change here. Steckline feeds to the right side. Feeds it to the slot. That one, 2 out in front. Stay with the Americans, though. Steckline wrapping around right to left. Wrapping around to KCS. KCS, she tries a shot. That one blocked. Trying to glove it down. And back to center ice it goes for Steckline. Steckline. Wrapping it left to right. Have not heard anything about being a guest yet, but hopefully we can do that. We're doing the overnight stream, though. We're doing the overnight stream for this one. Yelmar Sun, wedged into the boards. USA trying to get it back on the left side. Behind. Panic. Able to feed it to Steckline. Steckline wrapping around once again. Back up top on the right circle. Shot there. Blocked it in! Steckline from the right side. Fed it to the right circle. And the USA with an early 1-0 lead after a dominant possession there. Got 3 shots on that possession in a 2-minute stretch. Dominating the possession. And Panic on that pass underneath. Back up top to the right circle. And Kayla Barnes, the defenseman, going right side, glove side. What a shot there from the right circle. USA, a commanding start. 1-0 lead for the Americans. Yeah, Canada's going to win the gold on the men's side. It's Canada and everyone else right now. I think USA, they need more of their fourth line. The USA does. But I'm not sure anything that the USA does is going to be enough. That first line, even that second line for Canada, just dominant. I mean, that line of McDavid, celebrating Crosby is just unstoppable. I don't know how the USA will be able to do anything. Yeah, I think USA wins it on the women's side. I think I'd be a bit surprised if USA doesn't win the women's side. Stay with the Americans on the right side. It's wrapping around. Back to the left side here up top for Keller. Keller feeds it back to the point. Fires down low. That shot saved. And on the left side again, here is Helena. Helena trying to clear her lines on the left side. Can't do it. USA gets on the left circle. It's done. Done looking for the backhanded pass. Not there. Wedged across the boards. Trying to feed it left to right. But again, their first is London for the Swedes. London still trying to get there. And eventually Carlson gets there for Sweden. Feeds off to London. In the defensive zone, back for Unicur. Unicur down the left side for Anderson. Anderson sweeping it around left to right. And the USA gets there first. They can behind the trapezoid. It's wedged up here. Hall trying to win that for the Swedes, but USA gets there. It's Carpenter. Feeds it to Curl. Curl backhanded pass down the left side and goes off the right side of the boards into the USA attacking zone. And so we don't reset the play here or try to, at least down the left side behind for Unicur. Unicur into the boards there on the left side. Curl trying to get there first for the Americans, and Knight will also get there. USA in the attacking zone now, wrapping it around left to right. Back to the left side here at the point for Harvey. Harvey on the left side. Trying to get around Hall and does. Feed it into the slot. Poked away. Nice poke there by Unicur. To stop the American attack for the moment. Now Sweden looks to take it down. And they do down the left side. It's Hall. Hall trying to get around Harvey and cannot do so. Just has to dump it off behind. And Wynn gets there first for the Americans. Back to Harvey down the left side. Now going center. She gets around Svensson to start. To the right side. Wrapping around right to left. Svensson Treff gets off her line in the trapezoid and will clear her lines as the netminder and will go behind with 12:44 goes behind for ice. And maybe Mike Verbals rail to Adele Dazim? Probably. Yeah, Hellebuck is center on set for the rest of the tournament. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. Sweden, no shots so far. 7 minutes into this one. A dominant start for the Americans in more ways than one. Okay, neither of these teams has lost thus far in the tournament, but Sweden winning Group B. Competition not as fierce as it was in Group A. Top 5 teams in Group A, bottom 5 teams in Group B. Poor pass there by the Americans. Edwards will have to reset On the right side, wrapping around right to left, and Svensson Treff comes off our line. The trap is only making the play. How's it going, Jen? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Down the left side here for the Swedes. Stuvik. And now Frankel comes off our line, feeds it on the right side of the defensive zone. Sweden try to keep it in play. In the attacking zone, they cannot, and the USA will get possession back on the left side. Feeds it across the center ice. Great feed. Take it down. Got numbers here. 3-on-2. Shot from the right circle. That one blocked. USA gets it, though. Feeds into the slot. And that one poked away at the last second. Bilka on the attempt, out in the slot, but Carlson pokes that one away for the Swedes. And it goes behind with 11:53 for icing. Win this for guaranteed at least 2 more. Yep. Yep. Anyone at this point who wins one more game is guaranteed a medal. You would say 7-0 in shots thus far. Off to a phenomenal start. And this is an American team that's allowed just 1 goal all tournament. It came on a breakaway off the end of a power play from the box. USA, one of the most dominant defenses in Olympic history thus far. All right, on the left side here's Barnes. Barnes into the boards, trying to get it back, and going to stop it short at 11:39. USA will be on the power play when we get back. Going to be 2 minutes there, I believe, for boarding. Hjalmarsson going to get called for that one. We'll go to a commercial break, and the USA a good chance to extend their lead. So they've already been dominant so far. They'll get on the power play when we get back. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. USA so far 4 for 19 on the power play. Number 4 in the Olympics at that. Sweden on the penalty kill. Pretty good. Only allowed 1 goal so far on the penalty kill. 90%. USA women good? They are very good. USA women are the favorites. It would be a bit surprising if they did not win the gold. USA women are incredible. This is one of the best women's teams ever assembled on paper. The women's team is nuts this year. For some perspective on how good the women are in the tournament this year. It's a team that, across their 6 games, has allowed 1 goal, or 5 games, has allowed 1 goal. They score 26. Well, now 27. Goal differential plus 26. That's going up against some darn good teams, too. Including a 5-0 win against Canada. They've not allowed a goal in over 4 hours of real time. Yeah, they're really good, BJB. They're really good. The men have had a little bit of... They've been a bit shaky at times, but the men are good, but the women are really good. Face off here, one with the Americans on the power play. Here we go. On the right side. Back up top of the point. Poor pass there. We get into the defensive zone. So it goes behind for Keller. Keller will take it down here. Keller. Give it off to KCS. Back up top of the point on the left side's Edwards. Edwards. Feeds it down low. Back to Edwards on the left side. Edwards into the slot. Trying to find back to Edwards. We're going to go up top instead at the point. Shot there. That one deflected and out. 1:20 left on the power play. You think throw the caution out? Yep. You let him race. Yeah, it was a pretty clean Daytona, all things considered. In terms of no delay. I mean, everything was pretty quick. Which was nice. Only 2 channels to sub to. The other is an AI weather channel. Oh, wow. I know they had an AI weather channel. That makes sense. Appreciate it, Dr. Checkmate, for tuning in on this President's Day. USA looking good so far at 1-0. Trying to win the face-off here. On the left side again there, though, for the Swedes is Hedfust. USA tries to win it back, and they do on the right side. Into the boards by Hedfust. Same with the Americans, though. It's Heisey. Back up top on the right side. Harvey. To the right circle. Poor clearance there by the Swedes. Julian Passion could not get there in time. Or could get there in time, I should say, but couldn't get the stick on that one in time. Now finally able to clear by center ice. Again, Sweden very good on the penalty kill thus far this tournament. 90% on the penalty kill. Not much here for the Americans thus far on the power play, but a chance here on the left side. Murphy. Feed it across left to right. Back to Murphy. Looking for the shot on the left side. That one glove save with 24 seconds on the power play. A better pass. They have a chance at a one-time shot. A better pass. And the net was open for Murphy, but pass was a bit too far behind. Pour down no longer for the race. Perfect timing then. Women's team with the men's team? No. No, just biology on that one. There's no way. You have a chance for air with the channel's more accurate. Yeah, not wrong. Probably not wrong on that one. No, women's team cannot be the men's team. No. No, that's just biology on that. 24 seconds left on this power play. About 10 to go in the first. USA wins the faceoff. On the left side's Edwards. Edwards. Knight. Back up top on the right side at the point. Left side again. Edwards. Edwards at the circle. Feeds it. Knight. One touch pass. And that one blocked. Carpenter. Good look at that one. Sweden will kill the penalty. Shot there on the right side. Saved Edwards. Back to full strength go the Swedes. Good chances there on the power play. How's it going, ZJ? Appreciate you tuning in. Now Sweden will take it down the left side as they kill the power play. Hjalmarsson loses the stick on that one. Poked away by Edwards, and Edwards will take it down the right side. Feeds it off the boards by the blue line. Goes off to Skimora. Skimora crosses the blue line. Has Dunn down low in the slot. Feeds it Dunn. Backhanded pass. But again, a stick on that one first for the Swedes on the right side. Is Hjalmarsson. She'll wrap it around right to left, or try to at least. USA gets their first though behind. It's Curl. Curl into the boards. Hit hard, but USA gets it back. Feeds into the slot. On the wraparound from right to left. And that one poked away. Sweden chance here down the left side. They have not a shot today. That's their first. But again, a stick in front of that one. Forcing the shot just go right down the middle. First shot goes for Svensson. 8.5 minutes in. Excuse me, 12.5 minutes in. 8.5 to go. Wrapping around right to left here. 0 shots to goal. Well, there's the first. And down the left side here, Halinia. It's a USA team that, at one point, they went 20 minutes without allowing a shot on goal. In a previous game. They were so dominant this entire tournament. Against Italy, there was one stretch where they didn't allow a shot on goal in 20 minutes' time. USA gets it behind on the left side. Feeds it up top. Controls it. Shot goes wide. Harvey at the point. USA gets it back, though, behind. London able to win that one effort into the boards there by Carlson. It was back behind. Getting there first for the Swedes. Once again, it's Carlson. A good effort there by KCS. Trying to wedge it as long as possible. Keeping the attacking zone for the Americans. And does. Ever she is able to get a stick on that one. KCS. And then hit hard into the boards is Murphy. Back to the slot, though. Back to the point. Shot there saved. Now on the left side here, Carlson. Carlson dumps it to center ice. Off the glove of Harvey. USA gets it back in their defensive zone. 7:20 to go in the first. Down the left side, wrapping around from left to right. Svensson Treff comes off her line in the trapezoid. She'll clear it down the right side. USA will get there first, though, at the blue line on the right side. Can't get a good stick on that one, though. And going down here is Ljungblom. Ljungblom trying to feed it off and does to Johansson, but she can't do much with it. USA gets it back on their blue line. Heisey, or excuse me, that's Murphy. Murphy back across on the right side. 2 out in front on that one for Edwards. Across from blue line to blue line. Feeding it down the right side here for the Swedes. Trying to hit Johansson, but no one there in the attacking zone besides her. She just has to get rid of that thing. And Edwards will take it down for the Americans at center ice. Gives it off on the left side at center ice to Carpenter. 2 far out in front on that one. 2 far out to Janicki. Or Janicki, I should say. And Svensson Treff just loves that one. About 6.5 to go. Yeah, finally shot on goal. Yeah, 11.5 minutes in, not 12.5 minutes in. Yep. Yep, the game's reflecting a little bit off the glass, yeah. Is that the game? I'm not sure if that's... Oh, yes, it is, yeah. It's giving Sweden a dose of freedom. It's President's Day. It is President's Day, baby. And 6.5 to go in this one. Just 1 shot on goal for the Swedes. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Swedes aren't as good as they used to be. No, they're not as good as they used to be. This is not like the 2016. They were in Group B. So, they were dominant so far this Olympics, but when you're in Group B, it's a bit of an asterisk section act. They did beat Czechia. But not a lot of competition in Group B. Compared to Group A. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. We go live for everything with the Olympics. We're heated leftover chicken. Nice. All right. We're live for Canada, Switzerland later tonight. Later today, I should say. That game starts at 3:10 Eastern Time. We'll be live for that one, so make sure you are here for that. So we continue our Olympic coverage. Less than 100 subs away now as well from 71K. So appreciate all you guys. On the quest to 100K. If you're not done so already, hit that like button, subscribe. Really does help us out on the channel. And make sure you're here for the Olympic stream later today. And also make sure you're here overnight. We'll do some Olympic coverage. Curling USA, and we'll do the Germany hockey match. And we will be live raising money for a really good cause on New Medical Debt. We're going to be raising money for charity. Grossi overnight stream. I think on the curling controversy? No, nothing really. Nothing really on that. Back underway here. Sweden wins the face-off, going down the right side. Across in the attacking zone, Svensson. Svensson poked away on the right circle and trying to get there is Win. She can't get there. Back to the slot, though, for the Swedes on the left side here. So Johansson feeds that to Adolfsson. Too far out in front, down the right side, and going down the right side now for the Americans is Curl. Curl, looking for the backhanded pass, going to go right to left. Harvey, too far out in front, though. She can't get a good stick on that one. Adolfsson gets there first, and going left to right. Svensson. Sweden will now get in their defensive zone. 6 minutes to go. They'll just hold it here while they make a line change. Checking is Tuvik for the Swedes, and Adolfsson will look to go down the right side, but a poor pass there. USA gets a stick on that one. Svensson Treff comes in the trapezoid. Gets it back. Shelbin back down the right side and too far out in front. Nothing doing there for the Swedes. It will go behind with 5:42. America gets their first Steck line. Tries to get a stick on that one. Staying with Sweden, though, on the right side. Back by the top. Unikar dumps it down low. Shot blocked. Nice block there on the left side by Steckline. Still just one shot on goal. About 15 minutes into this one for the Swedes. Dumping it down the right side of the neutral zone. Johansson tries to clear. Cannot. USA gets it back on the right circle. They have numbers here. 3-on-2. Shot saved. Kick saved down the middle in the slot. Good chance there for Heisey. Excuse me, for Murphy. Murphy had a great look at it. They have the numbers 3-on-2. But a kick save there. She's trying to go 5-hole. Now down the left side. Janicki. Into the boards there from Carlson. And on the right side, Sweden gets it right back. Bouveng. Hit into the boards there by the Americans on the right side by Dunn. Can they keep it in play on the attack? So they can. On the left side now behind. Goes to Janicki. Or Janicki, I should say. Janicki gets it back after the pass of the slot gets deflected away. Looking for Dunn. By the point here is Edwards. Edwards. Shot there. Goes wide. USA gets it back, though, on the right side here. Janicki. Goes around left to right. And now Sims. Trying to go back on the right side to Dunn. Dunn. Trying to board up Bouveng. And does. Who's got it? USA's got it for the moment. Looking for the backhanded pass. And does to the right circle. For Panic, they'll reset back at the top for Edwards. Edwards back to the right circle. Sims backhanded pass. Edwards one-time shot. That one. Poked away. Keller gets there, though, wrapping around left to right. It goes in behind on the boards. Back to Curl. Curl on the left side. Curl back up top, resets for Keller. Keller back to the right side. One-time shot for the right circle. And that one blocked away. USA gets it back, though. On the left side, Harvey. Giving it off, Zumwinkle. Back on the right circle. Shot there for the right circle. That one goes wide. Back, though, for Panic. She's behind on the left side. Panic across on the right circle. Good possession here for the Americans. Up top, Harvey. Harvey going to left side, faking the shot. That shot goes wide right, but Harvey gets it right back for the Americans. Back to the left side here, Harvey. Harvey back up top for Win. Win, right circle. That shot saved. And Sweden, can they clear their lines finally? They can for the moment. Line change here. America gets it back, though. It's Harvey. Harvey with numbers. Faces the slot. That one poked away. Done. In the slot there. Just got poked to the last second. USA gets it at center ice. They'll wrap it around left to right. Svensson Treff comes off her line. She'll backhand it on the left side of the defensive zone for Shelbin. And she'll clear it down. Icing with 3 minutes to go in the period. 12th have to leave it. All good, man. All good. What a possession there for the Americans. dominating with the puck right now. 12-1 in shots. They show again the one-time shot from Murphy. Trying to go 5-hole in the slot on Svensson Treff. It was a really good look at that one in the slot with the numbers 3-on-2. USA trying to win the faceoff after the icing call, and they do. Keep it in the attacking zone down the left side, wrapping around left to right, and goes in the right circle to Knight. Knight backhanded pass, they'll reset up top. Back on the left side is Steckline by the blue line. Steckline feeds it across on the right side, but poked away. Get in front of that one, Sakinovich. Sakinovich will wrap it around right to left. But Steckline gets there first for the Americans, wedged up alongside Hall. Who's got on the left side? It's still wedged up there. USA gets it. They win it. Shot goes well wide on the right side, but USA gets it right back into the boards there. Hit there by Shelvin. USA keeps in the attacking zone here. It's Knight. Knight, backhanded pass, trying to go left to right. Not a lot of power on that one. Getting there first is Adolfsson. Adolfsson looks to clear down the left side and does, but back to center ice. Steckline gets there, and she'll dump it down as a line change is made with 2 minutes to go in the first. USA up 1-0. 12-1 in shots right now for the Americans. Taking it down here, trying to is Adolfsson as play is stopped with 2 minutes to go. Yeah, I saw that Chubb's released for the Dolphins. I'm not surprised. He has not done much with Miami. They're saved some money. New ownership, or new GM, I should say. Not surprised by that. Chubb for the Bills? I mean, I honestly, I think if you get Chubb, I mean, Bosa's got to go at that point. Chubb's definitely lost a step. He's definitely not what he was in Denver. I could see Jacksonville, though. I could see, depending on the price, I could see Jacksonville because we really need defensive edge. We need edge depth badly. Because Agba and... They had the right idea with getting veterans with Agba and Smoot. It did not work out, though. Did not work out. Eliza would cheap, yep. Yeah, Chubb's excelled at 3-4 linebacker. Yeah, the price is right, yeah. They actually put him at linebacker, 3-4 instead of edge. Good work. Yeah, Chubb, yeah, he's not been great. Not a great trade for the Dolphins. He's definitely not what he was in Denver. Chubb is now a Falcon. I could see that. He'll get a look somewhere. He'll definitely get a look somewhere. He'll definitely get sense where he's not done, but he's not what he used to be. All right, 2 minutes to go. In the first, USA up 1-0. In control of this one so far. Logan Webb says the Giants not contended by the deadline. He'll request a trade. I'm not surprised with that. Try a third time on the faceoff. Olsen taking this one for the Swedes. Heisey for the Americans. Faceoff won by Sweden. Olsen on the third time gets it. Down the left side, Johansson. Feeds it across. And goes behind for the Americans. Getting there first for Team USA's win. But feeds it right into the slot. Dangerous opportunity there. Sweden will get in the attacking zone. Fortunate there was no one in the slot. It's bouncing around a little bit. And on the right side here, Uniker dumps it down low. USA looking to clear their lines on the right side. Can't do it for the moment. Trying to get into the slot. Takes a deflection. Olsen. And goes to play with 131. Jumps down to the Cowboys. I'm going to go Atlanta. Was it good to be fair? Yeah, I guess. Not great. I don't think he's got much left. He's definitely not what he was in Denver. Has not been that way for quite some time. Face off here. This time won by Team USA. They're going down the right side here. 90 seconds to go in the first. From the right circle, feeds into the slot. Too wide. USA will retain possession, though, at the blue line on the left side. It's Wynn. Wynn gives it off. Zumwinkle. Zumwinkle tries a shot. That one deflected up high by Hjalmarsson. And looking to clear here for the Swedes. And able to do so. Down center ice, Johansson. Johansson one-on-one here. Shot there. That one blocked. Good poke away there by Wynn for the Americans. On the right side, boarded up. 1 minute to go. Puck is wedged up. It's Panic. Looking to win that one for the Americans. Johansson trying to win that one for the Swedes. As is Tuvik. Sweden gets their shot there, saved, and then a kick save on the putback on the rebound by Frankel. Wrap behind with 38 seconds, icing. Sweden, a good look at it there. I'm doing all right, Killer. Doing all right. Going Pittsburgh for Chubb. Yeah, Chubb is, he can go anywhere. Chubb is one of the guys I would not be surprised to see anywhere. You have Frankel with the glove save at first, and then just kicking it out on the far post, I should say. But you couldn't glove it cleanly. USA gets it on the right side here. Trying to clear their lines. Backhanded clearance by Steckline. Feeds it down the left side. And now taking it down at center ice, or trying to at least, is Skimora, but she gets poked away. USA gets it back in their own defensive zone. 20 seconds to go down the left side here. It's Janicki. Off the boards on the right side, going right to left. Go behind with 9 seconds, no icing. On the left side, done. One last chance for the Swedes at center ice, but can't get a stick on that one. Too far for Herlinia. Or Herlinia, I should say, and the end of one, USA up 1-0. How's it going around? Appreciate you tuning in. Dolphins got Tyreek. I'm going to say fact. I don't know if that Chubb screams Bears, or I could see that. Oh, that's good, actually. Yeah, I got to go through everyone in a little bit. Yeah, I haven't started yet because of the Olympic coverage, but at some point we will do that. And we can really talk draft, which I'm excited about. Put a poll up. Who wins this one? You were serious. We won't do a modified OT too with audio requests, because why the heck not? You guys have the drill if you've been here before. Doing audio requests you want here? Hillary Knight's still 1 goal away. She's been sitting on that one for a while. Been sitting on it. She has not done much so far in this one. Well, she scored. I'm not sure. She's been sitting on it for a while. Game's going faster in NHL. Yeah, there's less commercial breaks. There's only 2 commercial breaks per period. And also intermission is 15 minutes long. Or, I guess they extend it to 18 minutes, but yeah. Yeah, the games go pretty quick, which I like. This is the way it should be. This is the way it absolutely should be. Like, Stadium Series took forever. Stadium Series was 4 hours from when it was supposed to start. It also helps, too, how the games start on time. Like, that makes a difference. If a game says it's starting at 10:40, it's starting at 10:40, maybe 10:41. The IOC, give them credit, they're on time with everything. If a game is supposed to start at 10:40, it is going to start within 1 minute of 10:40. NHL game starts at 7, puck stop drum until 7:22. So that helps. Stadium Series is supposed to start at 4:30. My time, or I guess 6:30 Eastern time, it started at, what, 7:10? So that helps. Currently role players, special team and developmental guys for the edge. All right. Gotta go through them all. Michael with a 2, I appreciate you, man. Jessica Skill, let's do it. Let's do it. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps out a ton of the channel. We got 2 games on the dock today, including Canada against Switzerland. Cod Murray go to the Jets? I have not seen that, no. I've not got anything about that. It could be a rumor. Wouldn't shock me by any means if you get straight to the Jets. Would not shock me, but there's nothing official yet. There's nothing official on that. All right. Appreciate you, Mike. We'll get you on the call for this one. And then what am I to say? Perfect. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, this feels like a Linkin Park song. This is a Linkin Park song. How's it going, Edge Garfield? Appreciate you tuning in. USA at 1-0, end of 1, so in between the periods here. Appreciate you, man. Happy President's Day. Kyle gets traded. Let's have a moment of silence for him. No, Frank, but Frank. Mariners Giants in the World Series? Oh, boy. Oh, God. You would be losing your mind on that one. And the All-Star game, I didn't watch it. The players said they weren't trying, so I did not watch it. I had better things to do with my time. Yeah, Murray, if the Jets see the contract, will cost a third-round pick. That's it? Wow. Yeah, I'd pounce on that if I'm the Jets. Murray's a competent starter. Murray is a more than competent starter. I don't think Curry's fallen to the fourth. I don't think Curry's fallen to the fourth round. Go back to the old former American national teams. All right. Yeah, that'd be the real fight. Yeah. Yeah, but I now watched the All-Star game. I refuse to watch that sham. Murray playing the cold missed more time than they did in Arizona. Yeah. He is injury prone. He's definitely injury prone. Obviously, the Jets have, like, very few weapons. Especially if they lose Hall in free agency. I see it's always going the fifth. Oh, I'm surprised by that. Maybe I think it's someone else. Because I was like, I wouldn't think he was best the second, but maybe I think it's someone else. Yeah, that was definitely a Linkin Park inspired. I feel like this album's very weird. It's like one of the songs was Sum 41. One of them was like My Chemical Romance. Well, there's also game of sham. The players admit to not trying. So I'm like, why would I watch? If the players said, yeah, we're not going to play with intensity, we're not going to try, why would I watch? Why would I watch a game that means nothing when the players said they were going to treat it like it means nothing? Like, why would I watch a game where, how's it going, David? Appreciate you tuning in. Where Ant said they're not trying, where one of the players being honored is KD, who said some heinous stuff that we found out, where LeBron's going to sit out for some reason. He was just dominant, yep. One goal allowed this far, it's insane. Who never ruins anyone. Guess he doesn't have a playoff win since 2001. Kelly Tour, fan vote for an American National All-Star. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me think about this one. What do you think about this? Well, let me just go. Let's get a list some guys off. Luka, SGA, Ant, Maxey, Jokic, Mitchell, Kawhi, Brown, Curry, Brunson, Booker, Wemby, of course. Yeah, I'm so awful. Yeah. Cunningham. Yeah, literally that one. Keller. Ohio State defense, sorry, guess might be a day 2 pick. Everyone thinks 4th in the 120s. Huh. You made me think of someone else. This feels like the radio song on the album. Well, with the 3 or Let's Go Sweden, I'll bet you if you want on this one. I will bet you on this one if you want. It's up to you. Appreciate you, man. I'll bet you on this one with the USA. I'm pretty confident with this one. Hope the Cowboys somehow pick them like they do with Parsons. I don't think they will. How's it going, everyone? Appreciate you tuning in on this President's Day. Then Jamal Murray. Except for React, if you buy the Marlins, should probably be pretty happy about one. Then I go Knipple and Flag on that one too. I'll bet you if you want it. It's only 1-0, but I'm pretty confident with this. USA going to win this game by at least 3 goals? I think so too. Yeah, Sweden's only got 2 shots so far. USA's in a pretty good spot. They've been dominant this entire tournament. They're in a very good spot. I like that final chord in the chorus on this song. I really like the final chord in the chorus. But yeah, if you do want to bet on this one, I'll do whatever your max is. It's $2. I'll do a $2 bet with you on this one. I'll go up to 5 if you want. However high you want to go, I'll go on that if you want. More you, Seattle or Salt Lake? I would say Seattle. Taking Sweden, bet them on FanDuel. 10 pays 800. Oof. Also loses you 10. How's it going, Red? Appreciate you tuning in. You say Tudami? Yeah, so far so good. You held enough for Turner Torch. The venues are really big that she's playing at. I'm not crazy about it. I don't think she's going to sell out. I'm very confused. Well, I'm happy for Hillary. It could be late third, maybe. Perna Pooping got Tom Perna banned. Wait, what the heck happened? Wait, he's not live anymore. What happened? What the heck happened? Wait. What the heck just happened? Did Perna... Wait, was Perna going while he was on the toilet? Wait, what? Wait. I'm so confused. He's not live anymore. What happened? What the heck happened? Steph doing President's Day with spring training starting Friday? Probably try... Like, because Bad Bunny's dominating the charts. Probably that. Oh, stream died. Of course. Crosby, I think he stays with the Raiders for the moment. Let's see the Bills potentially making a move. Yeah, that's my favorite song on the album so far, what am I to say? That's probably my favorite song so far of the album. But... Alright, I went down. Oh. Yeah, Hillary Duff... The venues are so big. Like, she's playing at the amphitheater, the Talking Stick Amphitheater, 15,000. There's no way. Oh, not actually bad, but Perna was pooping on stream. Yeah. Spectrum happens. Of course it's Spectrum. Of course. Of course. Spectrum sucks. Spectrum is the devil. That sucks. Hopefully it gets back up soon. Even with an Ethernet, that is insane. Like, Spectrum is just the worst. $96 an hour for 8 hours while I was home? Oh my god. That's amazing. That's incredible. It's living the dream right there. The starters for Twins would be insane. Lamar asks for a trade? No. No, why would he? Why would he? They just got a new coach. They got a good roster right now? No. No, I don't see him asking for a trade. Mariners team makes me a fun one. I don't think anyone would watch it, but that'd be a fun World Series. Tom Zern hit 6 Christianity, pretty much. Yep, Spectrum is that. I have an 80s USL FL not tried to move to the fall. How much longer do they last? Oh, they were losing money. They were hemorrhaging money before. The fall was a last-ditch effort to save the finances. They would not last much longer. Maybe one more year. They would not last much longer. How's it going, Vito? Appreciate you tuning in. Spurk is you with Spectrum and Zero shoots on wireless on a work computer. Huh. Yeah, I've never had a good experience with Spectrum. We had it in North Carolina where it was Time Warner Cable. And had it up in Syracuse. Man, it's not great. My product being stuff got an additional day off. Oh, wow. Game is out over nowhere, in between the periods. Just in between the periods. Dolphins also releasing their guard, James Daniels. That just got announced. And my weather from the here. Appreciate you, man. Harbaugh was fired without Lamar's consent? Oh, I doubt that. I doubt that. You're not making that move without consulting your franchise quarterback. Plot point finally answered with a couch gag. I have not seen the 800th episode yet. Yeah, travel will be insane on that one. It'd be like the Oilers against the Panthers. Yeah, Time Warner was awful. Yeah. They changed the name to Spectrum. You know, Pickens, no, not giving the bare minimum. No. No way. No. Xfinity same as Spectrum? No. Xfinity is a different company. Xfinity is a very different company. Hey, Bear Friday, I would recommend. Cox is really good. I will say, Cox is very fast as well. You know, Xfinity is a different company. Next to Brunson, it's different with basketball than football. A little bit different there. Funniest possible World Series this year, Rockies against Angels. Geographical conference to solve the lockout? No, I don't think that would solve it. How's it going, Allie? Yeah, well, Tom's stream while Spectrum is being Spectrum. Yep. You know, Xfinity's a different company. Spectrum is what Time Warner used to be. Yeah, Xfinity is Comcast, yeah. Yeah, Spectrum sucks. Appreciate tuning in, Allie. We'll do the overnight stream, too. We're going to do overnight tonight. We will go between whenever Grossi falls asleep, whenever he wakes up. We'll do USA Curling. And we will do, USA Curling and the Germany hockey match. What will be the most fun? Oh, yeah, Rockies versus White Sox. Yes, for the Pope. Oh, yeah, for the Pope. What will be the funniest? Well, White Sox for the Pope. White Sox Dodgers and the White Sox win. Just divine intervention. The Pope's team wins against the Dodgers. You want to get people to convert to Catholicism? You want to get people to convert to being Catholic again? That would do it. That would 100% do it if the White Sox beat the Dodgers. Rockies A's World Series at Maryland Ballpark. Yes. You plan to go bed at 2 a.m.? Yep, that's when he went to bed last time. So 2 a.m., curling starts at 3 a.m., 6 a.m. is the hockey get match, and then once that's done, Grossi probably wakes up. So, should work out pretty well. Should work out pretty well. You try me, yeah, I don't think you're going to get Pickens. Mullins, Reyes, let's take off Manfred. Oh, yeah. Lower and Bears team for baseball? I think the Cubs. It's got to be the Cubs. Yeah. Yeah, Lower and Bears, Cubs fan. Yeah, if it happens to be, we should both go back to church. Yep. I'll take a White Sox World Series. I don't hate it. Yeah, it does not like the Florida teams. No. They're advertised for membership? Really? Did not know that. Did not know that. The World Series are never the same. No, I agree with you. AL and NL, you got to keep the AL and NL. You have to keep it. Too much history there. And we're on the tour. I don't like gerrymandering when any side does it, so I don't like it when any side does it. That's my thoughts on that. Appreciate you. I'm a fan of the tour. Appreciate you, man. Little Princess, be a Royals fan? I could see that, yeah. I could see that. But best possible matchup for the World Series, best possible? I mean, Dodgers Blue Jays round 2. I mean, last World Series was incredible. It's one of the best World Series we've ever seen. Back of the one spot. There you go. TW, I think, would be Phillies. I think TW's Phillies. Is back up, thank God. Grossi back up and running. Let's go. Well, Marit's out of definitely Seth away. Yep. Yes, she does. Yeah, I felt when geographical, the Super Bowl will never be the same. No. Realistic offseason acquisitions the Pats make. I could see him trading for A.J. Brown. Definitely the two big needs, receiver, offensive line. Those are the two big needs. Receiver and offensive line. Oh, well, yeah, DW Steelers for, so, which should be Pirates, though? Or I think Elwood is Pittsburgh, yeah. The Marlins are saying one, yeah. But I definitely think receiver, Romeo Dobbs, I think he's a free agent. I could see Romeo Dobbs. All right, back and right here. 84% of you, Ryan, with the USA to take this one. USA at 1-0. This time they're going left to right. Sweden going right to left. Oh, we have breaking news. The Dolphins are doing a purge right now. Nick Westbrook-Akine has been released, but also, someone called it earlier, Tyreek Hill released. Tyreek Hill is officially released. The 8-time Pro Bowler is officially released. Alongside Westbrook-Akine, but Tyreek Hill, gone. No longer a Dolphin. Well, that could be a Patriots acquisition. Why the heck not? Now, speaking of realistic, obviously, acquisition for the Patriots, screw it. Why not? Tyreek Hill. Shot there by Sweden. That one goes wide left. Again, they're going right to left. USA going left to right. Again, the breaking news, Tyreek Hill officially released. World Series match wouldn't feel right with geographical leagues. Wouldn't feel right. Yankees, White Sox. With geographical leagues. Sweeney gets it in the attack is on the left side. Feeds it in. That one's saved. Good save there by Frankel. Shot there on the left side and out of play. You only have his H channel pretty much. Yep. Tyrick to the Steelers calling it now. Ooh. I can see that. Going back to KC, yeah. KC, I think he will go KC. I think he will go KC. Pats will make a move. They have the most money. But I think he will go back to KC. Depends on Mahomes and his injury status. Because Mahomes is out for the whole year, potentially. Or a big chunk of it. Does Hill want to spend a year in KC where he doesn't have a good quarterback? Throw him because Minshew's got a noodle arm, so he can't really send the play. Shot there on the right side. That one's saved off the faceoff. And then Harvey getting into it with Tuvik for the Swedes. Don't bum my team. I mean, Hill can still play. He's not what he used to be, but he can still play. Yadama's on rebuild mode. Yep, that's the way they gotta do it. That's the way they have to be. Most stacked for agency in years? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think this is a very stacked for agency class. I mean, prior to Hill getting released, that goes out of play on the right side. Prior to Hill getting released, the top receiver in free agency, not counting Pickens, because he's getting a franchise tag, is Romeo Doubs. Like, this free agency class is not great on paper. Tyreek to San Fran. Well, Jennings isn't coming back. And obviously, Ayuk is a lost cause, so I could see that. I could see it. Face off here, one with the Americans, down the right side. Trying to wrap it around right to left, trying to feed it there to Murphy. Began their first for the Swedes. And the puck goes out of play, actually. You're disappointed that you're rebuilding? It's the right move to rebuild. I mean, really, I mean, Hill, we don't even know what he's got left in the tank, because that was a gruesome injury he suffered last year. Everyone that was cut has been on the decline. It costs a lot of money. Do I have TV internet phone bundle? I don't have it for phone, but I do have for TV and internet. I don't have for phone. I still have Sprint or T-Mobile, I guess, for phone. Down the left side here, Harvey after winning the faceoff. Harvey dumps into the slot. That one takes a deflection. Up high, deflected there by Bouvang. Staying on the right side, though, for the Americans. Into the boards. Goes Zumwinkle. Hit there by Shelvin. And Sweeney gets it back down the left side. Bouvang. Bouvang trying to feed across to the red line. But again, their first for the Americans is Panic. Now across the blue line here. Wrapping around right to left. It goes for Zumwinkle. Zumwinkle wraps it behind. But again, their first for the Swedes is Shelvin. Shelvin into the boards there. Panic trying to win that one. Wedging it across her foot. Who's got it here as it's wedged on the boards. 2 minutes gone in the second. Still 1-0. On the right side, Sweden gets there first, but the pass goes off the net. And USA will get it back off the poor pass there by Adolfsson. Trying to keep it in the attacking zone, but controlling it here for the Swedes down the left side. Will go Adolfsson. Dumps it and gloved. Easy play there for Frankel. Right, last year's trade was a joke too, yeah. Well, that'd be a great trade, Nick. That would be a phenomenal trade. Two being off from Miami? Yes, I do. I do. So Trucy McQuaid in last night's episode? Oh, really? Okay, I gotta check that out. I heard the 800's pretty good. You're Jerry Steven Jones. What do I do with Pickens? Extend him. I would extend him. He's earned it. I think he's more than earned it. The offense is not the problem. I keep the offense the way it is. The offense is most definitely not the problem in Dallas. Pickens is a top 10 receiver. Played like a top 10 receiver last year. I would do it. Rob of the Tour, Chris Screw, Ross needs to be torn out. Yes, 100%. Now, this is the right move to tear it down. 100% the right move. And obviously, we don't know Tyreek Hill left in the tank. He's expensive, and after the injury, he's going to be 33 years old. He's coming off the torn ACL. It's not great. Oh, that sucks, Alex. Yep. It's not like a monopoly, but it sort of is. It sucks the way that works. But it's the only way it makes sense because of all the wiring and whatnot. Be mortgage in the future. Yep. On the left side here. Done. Wrapping around, trying to at least left to right. Not a lot of power on that one. Adolfsson gets their first feed to center ice. Sweden gets there on the left side. Johansson trying to wrap it left to right. Too high on that one. Glove down. Keller gets it. Now down the left side here for the Americans is Sims. Sims feeds it across left to right. By the right circle. Shot there. Save the putback off the iron. The putback goes off the post. Good chance there in the slot off the rebound. I believe that was done. Was that night? I got or Carpenter. It was Carpenter. 25. Walgo also. Yeah, I think Wall's gonna get traded at this point. Yeah, Linderbaum and AVT are gonna be. Yeah, they're great moves. Yeah. It's Svensson Trev couldn't make the clean save on the right circle, and then poked Carpenter in the slot. Had a good chance there. Draft is in Pittsburgh. I'm not streaming. I'm going to the draft. Yeah, I think it's the Seahawks and Mariners. I think it's sports teams. And you just seem in your element there, too. With sports. Two will get cut? Yes, I could see that. How's it going, Tommy? I am from, no, I'm not in Florida. I'm a Jaguars fan. I'm not in Florida. Arizona. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Live in the desert. Sweden, down the left side. Appreciate you, Tommy. Boy, appreciate you, man. Yeah, I have never lived in Florida. I'm just a diehard Jaguars fan. That's all. Harvey, into the boards. They're hit by Hall. Here's it gets to, though, down the left side. Here is Knight. Knight at center ice, wrapping around, trying to at least left, right. Svensson Trev comes to the trapezoid. Gets the puck there first, but misplays it. Knight feeds into the slot, but goes off a Swedish skate. And now it's Hall down the right side. Hall blocked away on the right circle there by Wynn. She gets a stick out in front. And now USA going down the left side here with Curl. Curl lose the puck, gets it back after it gets poked away initially by Johansson. Wrapping around left to right, getting there first for the Swedes behind is Nilian Pazion. Goes left side, Uniker will hold the play down the left side now. Nilian Pazion feeds it left to right. Good pass there on the right side for Tuvik. Feeds to the right circle. That shot poked away. Gets a stick out in front. Good block there by Murphy. And now Sweden gets it. 5 minutes gone in the period. Still 1-0. Grabbing it left to right. Goes behind. Getting there first for the USA. Steckline. She'll go down the right side here. Steckline feeds it across the blue line to Murphy. Murphy down the right side. Wrapping around right to left. Svensson Trev comes to the trapezoid. Gets it. Pass there to Svensson. Back down the right side. Feeds it to the blue line. Too much on that one. Looking on that pass there for the Swedes to Olsen. USA gets there first. I believe that was Wynn who got there. Trying to keep the attackers over. The Americans cannot do so. 2 out in front. Adolfson gets there. Yep, the irony that I never lived in Florida. Yep, the big time irony of that one. Shot there, saved from the left circle. Easy save there, Olsen on that shot. USA gets it back. It's Edwards. Edwards will feed it to center ice. Edwards gives it off. Good pass there now down the left side. Here's Zumwinkel. Zumwinkel from the left circle. That shot saved by Svensson Trev. How's it going, Jonathan? After Daytona today. Yep. Catastrophic game. Yep, we're doing both games today. We're doing both. And we'll be live tomorrow for Germany and USA Curling. And I'll be live for the semifinals or the quarterfinals. Will be live for USA Hockey on Wednesday as well. Yeah, Dolphins do everyone at this point. Yep. Yeah, Seahawks not going to let Walker go. They'll franchise him. Tank for Trinidad? No, he's not a guy you tank for. But I mean, that class next year with Sane and Manning could be very good. Face off here. Won by Sweden, but then a poor pass down the right side. Edwards keeps in the attacking zone. Feeds it there into the slot. One-time shot blocked. Ljungboom gets a stick out in front on that one on the right side. Play a stop. 6 minutes gone. Yeah, I think it's going to cut next, yeah. Man, make the playoff can try to go again? You should. Playoff atmosphere is going to be fun. Play a stop. Skimora will go into the sin bin. First power play here for the Swedes. Now, just like their male counterparts, the USA is not allowed a goal on the power play. They're the only team in this tournament to not allow a goal on the power play. 8 for 8 on the penalty kill. Sweden, second best team in the tournament on the power play. 5 for 16, 31%. USA has done the best job this tournament avoiding penalties. This will be just their 9th of the entire tournament. Only team in single digits. Sweden down the right side. Svensson gives it off on the right circle. Wrap it around right to left. Looking for Bouveng. And also for Olsen. But USA clears their lines down the left side. Yeah, the field needs to be relocated. Yeah, the practice field. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh, Spectrum is the only service there? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's like a monopoly of sorts. Like a localized monopoly. USA gets on the left side trying to clear the lines and gets it by the glove of Olsen. On the left side, she can't glove it down. USA clears their lines. No shots here for Sweden. 1 minute gone on the power play. Holding it here is Uniker. Uniker Going down the ice. By herself. She'll try a shot. That one's saved by Frankel. Going down the ice coast to coast herself. USA clears it down the left side. Johansson will chase that one down. Johansson gets there. She'll hold it here. 45 seconds left in the power play. Johansson on the right side feeds it to the left at center ice. Going to Johansson. Johansson wrapping around left to right. Staying with Sweden on the right circle. Poked away by Harvey for the moment. And goes out of play with 29 seconds. Took a deflection. So no delay of game there. 27 first, 27 4 for Johnson. If the Finns Bills come off, that'd be a great trade for the Bills. I'd take that. I'd take that on Buffalo. Be a great trade for them. Oops, my clock is wrong on the power play. 29 seconds on the power play. Redo the face-off here with 12:28. Angel players play? Yes. Yeah, they just started playing again. Yep. First time in 12 years. $12:28 face-off from the right side. USA tries to win that one. They can't clear their lines. On the left side here from the left circle. That shot into the slot. Kick save by Frankel. Shot there by Johansson. Sweden 7 shots so far this period after just 2 in the first. They're getting some more chances. USA still has shut out their opponents the last 290 minutes. But they will kill another power play. USA now 9 for 9 on the penalty kill. Against the Sweden team that's number 2 these Olympics on the power play. Yep, Hill out Miami. Yep. Unofficially in retirement. No, Hill's gonna play again. Hill's playing again. Shot there. That one's saved. And the putback. That one's somehow saved on the right side. Done. Wide open on the right side. How did that go out? The shot there from the right side by Wynn. Couldn't keep it out cleanly enough. Svensson trapped and then somehow done. Missed a sitter on the right side or the left side. On the putback. Now Sweden down the left side themselves. It's Tuvik. Tuvik off the board. Suzakenovic. Back behind on the right side it goes. Nilion Passion. Loses the handle. Harvey gets it. USA will look to clear. On the left side for Murphy. Murphy gives off to center ice. Going across. Got numbers here. Good stick work. Backhander into the slot. One time. That one's in. Great stick work there. They take advantage of the 2-on-1. USA up 2-0. Murphy started the attack. And it's Heisey. Who gets that one and doubles the USA lead. Bilka to Heisey. Someone tells me 24 years old, 25 years old. We're going to be hearing these names for the USA for another Olympic cycle after this. Not hard to see why with the way they've been playing this tournament. USA doubles their lead. They're up 2-0. 28-1 now. In goals for the Americans. Yeah, there you go, Gordon. USA. Rob Latour, she shoots, she scores. Amen to that. There you go. How's it going, Goro? Appreciate you tuning in. Crack up the headline. Go for it. Yes, Tsunami. Wow, yep. They do it all in one day at least. At least they don't spread out the pain. Stop with 10:30. Or I think they would have done it if they didn't have Aaron GM. They might have, yeah. But another power play here. Sim is going to get called. There's one someone at the lower alcohol intake and it works. Stop drinking. I mean, easier said than done, but... Sweden's going to go back on the power play. Simmons like a call. USA 1-4 on the penalty kill. 9 for 9 on the penalty kill this tournament. We'll see what they can do when we get back. 10.5 to go in the second. Sweden got some chances last power play. Sign Sally headline, nice. Smoke weed instead. Crack cocaine. Throw a Molotov cocktail. And they have a different problem. As Jason Mendoza likes to say. If you want to hang out, it's got to take a round. Yep, there you go. Waffer. We're going to live later today for the Canada-Switzerland game to determine the second spot in the final. Power play here, though, for the Swedes. On the left side. Interference is the call. Back up top of the right circle. That shot goes wide left. A good chance there for Sweden to start the power play. From the right side again. Goes back up top by the point. Going for Leon Pazion. Has options here. We'll go right circle. It's Adolfsson. Down into the slot. Tries to feed it one time to the center. And no one there for the Swedes. Wrapping around now left to right. Hjalmarsson. Feeds up top of the right circle, but that shot saved by Frankel. After they announced something out of history, yeah, she's been pretty quiet. She's been very, very quiet since. Hopefully she can get it. They're trying to dump the one on the slot was Svensson. Buvang was there, but it went off, I believe, the skate of Barnes. Then was gloved down and saved by Frankel. Face off here. Won by the Swedes. But then a poor pass up top on the right side of the blue line to Leon Pazion. Staying with the Swedes on the left side as USA can clear the lines. Olsen wraps it around left to right. Not a lot of power on that one. USA gets there first. Trying to clear it here down the left side is Curl and finds her girl. A shorthand opportunity on the breakaway. Shorthand opportunity. That one saved. Done. Got in behind shorthanded. Svensson Treff with the save. How's it going, Cujo? Appreciate it tuning in. Now it's football next year? You say that now. How's it going, Cujo? From Perna across the stream to Crash Country. But a short-handed opportunity there for the USA. Would have been their second of the tournament. Sweden wins the face-off here. 50 seconds left on the power play. We'll see if they want to squeeze for play, so I think they can. Uniker. Going left to right. Just trying to get out of their own defensive zone. You would think the Americans are on the power play here with the way this has been going the last 30 seconds. But now Sweden finally will be able to set the play and clear their lines. Uniker underneath. She'll take it down. 30 seconds left on the power play. Taking it down. Feeds it down the right side here for London. London going across right to left. And coming off her line to make the play is Frankel. Frankel clears it for the moment. Feeds it across left to right. And 15 seconds on the power play. Sweden cannot keep it in the attacking zone. Poked away by Team USA. They'll wrap it around right to left. And they will kill another power play. 10 for 10 this tournament. The men and the women have not allowed a power play goal this entire tournament. Yeah, Tyreek Hill and Diggs will go to KC. I think I could see Hill go to KC. I'm not sure about Diggs and Hill. I could see Hill going to the Patriots. I could see that too. On the left side, two out in front there for Janicki. Try to get on left circle. Harvey, though, keeps in the attacking zone. Feeds it on the left side to Knight. Knight can't do much with it. Adolfsson gets there, tries to clear lines on the left side, but USA gets it back on the blue line, then loses it. Adolfsson gets it on the left side again. She goes to center ice, able to find Hedquist. Hedquist poked away there by Knight. Feeds it across the blue line out in front. Chance here. Trying for the wraparound. Not there. And there's no one in the slot. Good idea on the wraparound. Head fist gets, there you go. Feeds on the right side by center ice to Tuvik. Tuvik. Play is stopped. I think offside is the call with 7:41. The only broadcast are going to have the strike zone because of ABS. It makes sense. Again, now they have ABS. It's one of those things where if... it's one of those things where if... BYU's in a lot of trouble. Or because of the broadcast, if it's synced up, you could have people watch on TV and get assistance that way. And then have like a signal and a code for whatnot. So, I get it. I completely get it. It definitely was the next two, at least, yeah. You know, without Saunders, they might drop to a 7 or an 8 seed. They're a one-man show now. They are entirely a one-man show. With Stebanza and Saunders, and now just Stebanza. We'll say this with the Dolphins with their moves. They clear $67 million in cap space. $56 million in 2026 in cap space. Want to be way higher than 8? Yeah, no, it's going to be tough right now. Going to be tough for the Cougars. Yeah, robbery 3 is good. Yeah. All right, they're going to have to step up big time, though. So they've been struggling a little bit as of late, and now this news does not help their cause. Got over 100 people in the chat. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, folks, if you like button, subscribe to this episode. It's on the channel. And try to grow this community more. About 8 minutes to go in the second. USA up 2-0. Right, they have to carry that team. They completely have to carry that team at this point. Yeah, 12 shots on goal, and nothing doing so far. All right, back on our way here. Why not stream for picks? Because the money. The money is... Oh, they wouldn't have gotten any picks from. The money's too tight. And you have to... You'd still have to owe some money to them. Keller. On the left side to Murphy. Gives it off. Heisey. Heisey down the left side. Feeds it into the slot, but... Saved. At least we're trying to get around Carlson there. Down's at the ability to his money cut him? I think so. Or at least try and trade him. You know, the News are just trying to clear a lot of cap space. Which makes sense. Again, no one they've really cut's been an impact player. To be fair, no one they've cut has been an impact player outside of Tyreek Hill, but he's coming off the injury. Tyreek's coming off the injury. I'm not sure what he's got left in the tank. So it was a pretty gruesome injury, and he's on the wrong side of 30. And he's a receiver that's built on speed. So, they saved a lot of money. They haven't really gotten rid of anyone great. A fact on that one, similar fact. Play set with 7:13 to go. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. We'll be live later tonight for Canada, Switzerland. That game starting at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Face off here, won by Sweden. They clear it down. Goes behind for icing, though, with 7 minutes to go in the second period. And join me later tonight as well, or I guess tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the overnight stream with Tom Grossi. Or for Tom Grossi, I should say. Be doing the overnight stream. Be calling some Olympic action, raising money for a good cause. Oh, they're not getting rid of H-Chan. They're not going to get rid of H-Chan. Shot for the point. That one saved. And then Dunn can't get it as it's in the slot. Back at center ice it goes. Sweden taking it down the left side, trying to at least. It's Johansson. Johansson feeds it across left to right. Back up top of the right circle. Feeds it down low into the slot. That shot saved. Second chance saved. Best chance for the Swedes, and then they cannot glove down the clearance. So it goes behind. With 6:20. Ilian Passion gets there. Feeds it across the blue line on the left side. Shot there, blocked, and out of play is Zakenovic. Wait, no, they're not trading it, no. Trade Towers with 7 again? I think it could, yeah. I think it could. No Jugas on the night shift? Probably not. Yeah, all Olympic coverage. Well, I think it was actually 1 hour where it's not going to be Olympic coverage. So I think there's going to be 1 hour where you can do it. Does it count toward the goal? I don't know. I don't know if it does. Yep. Might just be extra money. I'm not sure. But it all goes to them. It's set up like last year. I put the secondary link too with that stream, but I think it counts toward the goal. I'm assuming it counts toward the goal. But I spoke with him already about it. He appreciates it, so we're going live for that tonight. Janicki on the right side gives it off at center ice to Barnes. Barnes on the left side will go into her own defensive zone. Back to the right side, Steck line. Across the blue line on the right side, wrapping around right to left, getting there first is Sweden. And then it's Buvang. Buvang feeds it to center ice to Ljungblom. Ljungblom back to Buvang. She tries a shot from the right circle. That one wide. USA gets it out. Center ice going down the left side is Bilka. Bilka will hold the play on the left side. Feeds it down low. Heisey. Back to Heisey. Backhanded pass. Again, their first is Carlson for the Swedes. Goes to the boards and gives it off on the left side to Adolfsson. She clears her lines and it will go behind for icing with 5:12 to go. Link in the chat or in the bio. It'll be pinned on top. It should be in the bio, but it's also pinned at the top. Yeah, Delvin's scored $66 million. Yep, sometimes they're not done yet. You know, H-Chan's great. Yeah, H-Chan's great. Delvin's drafting a receiver. Lemon doesn't seem crazy. No, it does not. Face off here. One by the USA on the right side. Back up top to the point it goes. Win. She'll try a shot. That one. Saved. And cleared away by Carlson. It goes behind for icing with 4:59 to go. That's good, Summer. That's good. Yeah, I'll have the link. I gotta check if it's in the description or not, but I will have the link pinned in the comments. The H-Chan's incredible. The H-Chan's nuts. Face off here. Heisey taking this one for the Americans. For the Swedes, Hjalmarsson. Face off one by Team USA. Down the left side. Win. Tries to feed it left to right. Blocked. Carlson gets there first. And USA gets it right back on the right side. Murphy tries it from the right circle. With the tight angle. Gets it to go. Sweden had it. Not sure how they couldn't clear their lines. But Murphy goes top shelf on the far post from the right circle. And the USA on cruise control. Abby Murphy. Miscommunication there by Sweden. It's trying to backhand it off the board was Carlson. And there was no one there to backhand it to. Murphy would just sit in there. And he tries it from the right circle. Tight angle, upper 90, top shelf. Ready for Maction Tuesday football, Ball State Sack State? I can't wait for that, yep. Can't wait for the Ball Sack Bowl. We gotta call it the Ball Sack Bowl. We have to. I mean, it has to be, right? There's nothing else it could be, right? If we don't call it the Ball Sack Bowl, we have failed as society. We have failed as a society at Ball State Sacramento State. It's not the Ball Sack Bowl. 3-0 your score, 4.5 to go in the second. USA dominating right now, 29-1 in goals this tournament. One of the most dominant runs by any team in women's hockey in the history of the Olympics. And they look to be 24 minutes away from going to the gold medal match. Feeds into the slot, one-time shot, that one well wide. Olsen misses wide on the right side. USA gets it back down the right side of the blue line. Sweden makes a line change here across. Zumwinkel tries a shot, takes a deflection. Gets a stick out in front, then where's Shelbin? USA maintain possession, though, feeds it across to the slot. No one there, back to the right side, though. By the point, going back to Team USA up top. Edward tries a shot, that one deflected! Off KCS, and that one's in! And the USA's pouring it on. Edwards tried it from the point. Takes a deflection off KCS. It finds the back of the net. And the USA dominant. Yo, H-Chan's great on that one, Dexy. H-Chan is great. Back-to-back goals. You have a Horn Sim gotta go to the game? Yeah, gotta go to the game. I don't think they would do Tuesday night action. I don't think they would do Tuesday night action in Sacramento State because it just, time-wise, I mean, you have to start the game at 4 o'clock local time on a Tuesday. So, it just wouldn't work. Like, attendance-wise, it's going to be no one there. Swim makes all change fact. I think they'll go to Soderberg. I was just surprised it wasn't Soderberg to start. I was actually very surprised it was not Soderberg to start this one, but I think they will with Soderberg in the third. 4-0. All good, Jackson. All good. 3:50 to go. I believe Sweden's called a timeout. Let's play a stop for the moment. Yeah, Soderberg's in. Yep, there it is. Plus, I assume doing vocal warmers. Yep. Fat lady started saying, yep, Soderberg's in. Svensson Treff is out. Svensson Treff's day is done. The 20-year-old netminder. Her day is officially done. On 4 goals on 23 shots. The last 2, not the best. And Soderberg is going to check in. USA wins on the face-off. Goes to the left circle. Knight. She'll try a shot. That one misses wide. Knight looking for history. Carpenter. She'll try that for the right circle. That one wide. And clearing it here is Anderson. Anderson to center ice. Hit there into the boards. USA gets it back. Feeds it across the blue line. It's Knight. Knight tripped up on the play. Tripped up there by Carlson. USA gets it back, though. Their defensive zone on the right side. Keller. Across for Edwards. Edwards. Blue line to blue line. Too much on that one. And Soderberg comes off her line to backhand that one to the right circle for Ljungblom. Now Ljungblom down the right side. Poked away. USA gets it right back behind. It's Keller trying to wrap it around. Keller wrapping around right to left. Or excuse me, that is Wynn wrapping around right to left. And Wynn will now hold the play. 2:44 to go as the line change is made. It goes to Carpenter. Carpenter across on the right side. Now they'll wrap it around right to left or try to at least. Soderberg comes off her line. The trapezoid gets it, touches it back to Uniker. Uniker loses the handle on that one into the boards. Uniker gets it right back though. She'll try and go down the right side. Feeds it to center for London. London back on the right side. Trying to hit Ljungblom. But again, their first for the Americans is Harvey. Harvey behind. Wrapping it right to left. Giving it off now to Wynn. Wynn takes it down on the left side. Wynn to center ice. Wrapping it left to right with 2:12 to go. USA gets there on the right side. It is going to go back around on the left side. Going back to Tessa Janicki. Feeds into the slot. That one's in. Curl into the slot. And I believe that was Edwards. 5-0 USA. Hello, jackpot. Donate 50K for your regards to chair. That'd be awesome. 5-0. I would say probably not on that one, Dexy. But again, Brees is not coming back. I don't think he's going to be. It's Skamora on that one, not Edwards. It's Skamora. Who gets that one? 16, not 10, but it's Skamora on the feed from Curl. The USA, it's a rout. Laurent Person out here? Yes, I do. Yeah. He wants the farewell tour. His ego's too big. He wants the farewell tour. Great feed there again behind Uniker. And Skamora one time in the slot. Just a nutmeg through Uniker. Heidi coming soon. 5-0. All Team USA. Soderberg's first shot faced. And it finds the back of the net. I think the last 3 shots on target have gone in for the USA. The USA, I believe, is now plus 30 in goal differential this tournament. It is becoming a blowout. No, not going to be high in the Olympics. There's nothing to hide to. There's literally nothing to hide to with this. Like, now we're at the point where there's not a lot taking place. Like, literally right now, it's the trial round for ski jumping. LeBron returns to Cleveland Farewell Tour. I'm going to say fact. I'm going fact on that one. Like, the only thing taking place right now is the trial run for skiing. And that literally just started. Like, once you get to the second week, it thins out even more than it does before. LeBron do it with the Cavs or just a one-day deal? No, I think he'd do it. I think he would actually do it. He would do an entire thing. Chiefs draft 11, Broncos sign Brees, West 6-1, yeah. Well, I think Chiefs will draft, or I think the Commanders will get Love, and the Chiefs will sign Brees in free agency. I feel like that's the most obvious one is the Chiefs getting Brees because they want him badly at the deadline. They wanted him really badly, and Brees wants to leave New York. Soderberg gives it off on the right side to Tuvik. Tuvik down the right side. It goes for Steckline. Play a stop delay penalty here. As Sweden will be on the power play. Adolfson getting into it too. Sweden 0 for 2 so far in the power play. USA 10 for 10 on the penalty kill this tournament. So Murphy will go into the box. Five nothing your score. Maybe early OT. We'll do OT in between the periods. But we're going to stay on this. We don't get rid of it for that. Appreciate all you guys tuning. If you like what Steve said, like and subscribe, post the channel a ton. Try to grow this community even more. Yeah, nothing to hide to you. It's literally nothing to hide to. And we're keeping it on here. We are keeping it on. USA is not allowed to go about 300 minutes of action. Reward Tuesday down my start number goals. You can let Evo come in for the rest of the game. I could, yeah. I could see that. Yeah, we're similar out of it. Yeah, but the Dolphins, I'd rather be there than Purgatory. The Dolphins, I'd rather be what they're doing, clearing space. They're going to clear up $70 million in cap space with these 4 moves. And of the guys you got, I mean, no one's really high impact outside of Hill, but Hill is not what he used to be. He's not going to be with the injury. So Murphy getting called for interference. They're back underway with the power play. Actually, Adolf Single called for roughing as well, so no power play. No power play. My apologies on that one. No power play. So offsetting minors. So it's regular 5-on-5. 1 minute to go in the second. 5-0 your score. Franco comes to the trapezoid, gets it. Feeds it to Edwards down the left side. Edwards backhanded pass into the trapezoid for Keller. Keller gives it off, and Panic will look to take things down the right side. Panic tripped up the play, but finds Keller. Keller down the left side. Keller looking for some help in the slot. Keller will now hold the play on the left circle. Back up top to the point, but too much out in front on that one. Looking to find Win. They'll have to reset the play in their own defensive zone. Poked away, though. Sweeney gets it back in the attacking zone. Jungbloom on the right side. Jungbloom trying to muscle around Dunn. Can't do so. 17 seconds left. Across center ice here. Taking it down the left side is Curl. Curl gives it off. Sims tries it. Pass from the slot. That one saved. 5 seconds to go. Or 2-1, I should say. 5, 4, 3. Got tried here. That shot goes left. Trying to hit in the slot. Janicki. Might have gone off the skate of Shelbin. 5-0. Your score at the end of 2. Incredibles 3 or Cars 4? I would say probably Incredibles 3. Yeah, pass rush GT. Yeah, we need that. We need a Jag. We need that so much. We need the Jags need a pass rushing DT. All right. I'll put a poll up. So why the heck not? We'll do modified OT as well. Why the heck not? Since we're in between the periods. Another UFO release. Yeah, the Birmingham release went well. I saw that. The Birmingham release went well. God, this league's a joke right now. I want the UFO to succeed so bad, but God, it's a joke. You guys see what happened with the Birmingham release? Will both be about? Oh, Incredible Streets can pick up right where I left off. Cars 4, probably Lightning McQueen a coaching role. Obama plus Obama also game. Obama for commissioner, honestly. Obama for commissioner. A direct result of the 2 contract? Yes, I think so. I think so. All right, Rebel Studios going to pick up right where I left off. Cars 4, probably in a coaching role. Oh, Birmingham? Okay. Michael Tour. Holy Image of Lies, I'll do that. What was the Birmingham release? All right, so here's the Birmingham release. Okay. Let me do this. Hang on. The league is I don't get what they're doing here. So, Birmingham released their uniforms. It's not great. The uniforms themselves are not great. Then Michael the Tour is sick of everyone. Appreciate you, man. Get you on it. So the uniforms, not great. It's like this like beige gold thing. It's not great compared to what they had before. It's like this ugly shade of gold, which I'm not crazy about. Okay? But okay, ugly uniform. Okay. It's not the end of the world. It's I mean, subjective. It's subjective. Very subjective. I'm not a fan of it, though. Yeah, Dolphins, if they get the Ewers and Manning reunite, yeah. So, might be like, okay, well, what's the issue? I don't like the uniform, but what really is a disaster? The league's a joke? No, come on. Well, then, we had this comment. Just show the UFL Stallions fans the new uniforms. Shockingly, they're not happy. Complaining already. This fan base is harder to please than my family. Those are the road unis. Yep. So then we have this Twitter comment. The fans are complaining already. Shockingly, they're not happy. This fan base is harder to please than my family. You might be like, okay, well, come on. This is a random person on Twitter. You can find random crap on Twitter all the time. Just because one person on Twitter is complaining that Birmingham fans are complaining about the uniforms, that's a disaster. This is not a random person. This is the commissioner of the league. The commissioner of the league is going at it with the Birmingham fans about the uniforms. Like, this is literally the commissioner being like, oh my god, these fans suck. The literal commissioner of the league is telling the fans, screw off. It DC looks good, yeah. So, like, why? Who is that? The literal commissioner of the UFL. Silver Commissioner Silver. At least he hasn't said just watch the highlights. At least Rapoli has not said just watch the highlights to watch our league. Where's the clown makeup? You can imagine Roger Goodell just like if the Titans redesign the uniforms and Goodell is like, oh, you guys suck. I can't wait to move the team. And like, he's had issues with Birmingham too. Like, he's trying to move the team too. He's been trying to move the Stallions for a while now as well. To Boise or somewhere else. He's trying to move the team. Yeah, good riddance to Tang, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be able to fire him with cause. Even though they try to. There are going to be lawyers involved, but yeah, he had to go. Yeah, Birmingham's uniforms were really good last year, then they changed to that crap. But can you imagine, like Roger Goodell saying, yeah, Titans fans suck. we need to move the team. Rank the 5 best and worst things about All-Star Weekend. The fact that it's over is number 1. Sound Scandals 2027 season. Yeah, they moved to Boise. Steph for commissioner, yeah. Yeah, it frees up so much Jackson, yep. Yeah, he's really trying to alienate him. Okay, 4-chord song. Okay, that looks like the Renegades. Let's just copy your homework, don't make it look too obvious. Aviators suck. That's just the Renegades uniforms. These are literally just the Renegades uniforms. The same exact fonts with the red shadowing. With the red shadowing, it's the same exact font. Hang on, let's see if we can pair the two side by side. And make it a skills competition? Yes, because the Spurs found the loophole in it last year. So, yes. Already needs a new commissioner. Oh, we got the tight drum in there. I mean, the three-point shootout's always good. I will say the three-point competition is always fun. What was the loophole? The loophole would say you get 3 tries max, even if you don't get it. So the Spurs were like, hey, wait, these rules are stupid. You don't have to complete the challenge. All you have to do is go 3 max. So they just threw everything away. It was like a SpongeBob hung out with a string. I think it was bodyguard. Yep, exactly, Nick. Yeah, it's crazy. Chubb, Pittsburgh, Hill, Kansas City. What should I do for All-Star Weekend? I don't even know at this point. The players don't care. Slam dunk contest, 3-point shootout. I would go with the longest shot competition, too. I think longest shot would be kind of fun. You get 3 chances from behind the arc, and then you have like 8 people in, and then you just keep moving the line back. 3 chances. 3 chances. Longest shot would be good. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't done that. Yeah, Grizzlies will leave Memphis, go to Nashville. I could see that, yeah. Have Jokic truck Adam Silver? Oh, I love that. Or even that, I like to believe Spencer knew was a string a little long. Yeah, with the key under the mat. Oh, that was so good, yeah. He was gaslighting the entire time. Yeah, this is the most dominant run by a hockey team ever at the Winter Olympics. This is insane right now. All tense, yes. But that song just ended very abruptly. Well, even July just ended very abruptly. So we go sick of everyone. That'd be scary for everyone else. It would be. Yeah, but I'm surprised how the longest shot. They tried horse back in the day. It didn't work. They tried horse like 15 years ago. It did not work. Dodgers, they're a dynasty. 3 and 6 years. I think they're a dynasty. But longest shot, I'm surprised they haven't done that. You wouldn't risk injury. Better than shooting stars having Drewski. When I try horse, I think like 2009? 2010? When they try horse? They tried, yeah. They tried it in... Yeah, they tried it in 2009. Problem was that it ran too long, so it just became like a... The contest ran too long. So it ended like on an anticlimactic way. It's called Dark Road to Hell. I definitely hear the urgency on this one with the drumming. Because the last one was very much a darker one than this. Yeah, by the end of it, they were just jacking up random shots. Because of... Like, it was going too long. What year they just got it? 98. Then 99, they didn't have an All-Star Week, yeah. That was the best year? Okay, to be fair, 2000... To be fair, 2000... It came back in 2000, and that was worth the wait. To be fair, we've had some banger dunk contests. This year sucked. But to be fair, we've had some bangers. Aaron Gordon... The Blake Griffin year, 2011. 2000. I mean, Jackson Hayes, even this year, Jackson Hayes is the best dunk I've ever seen. Jackson Hayes' dunk was one of the best dunks I've ever seen. Yeah, that'd be insane, Jackson, yep. You only able to say that last year, Sully Johnson's, yep. Jackson Hayes' dunk was, like, chef's kiss. Like, that was really impressive. I love that he did that with 80 seconds left on the clock. Like, that was his planned dunk. I love that Jackson Hayes' dunk. That was like the first try. That was his planned dunk. Take off from the circle. I will say, maybe not get rid of it, but don't have it last. 3-point contest is always the best. That should be last. The 3-point contest should be last. Slam dunk should be first of the night. The slam dunk contest should be the very first thing of the night. My question is Mr. Beast advertising during the Olympics. Did I just see that? Always use scrub bench players. Not always, but more often than not, yeah. The stars don't compete anymore. I will say that is true. Back in the 80s and early 2000s, there were stars competing, and now there's not. You got to find a way to get some of these guys in. How long until the third? Probably like 5 more minutes, I would guess. No, actually, probably like 7. Probably 7 more minutes. Oh, you're right on that one, Cujo. You were 100% right on that one. I mean, the best way to fix the All-Star Weekend, it's never going to happen. The players would never allow it. 1-on-1. Sweden plus 5.5 looked easy. Go USA. Yep. You know, well, Sweden, you have to remember, they played in Group B, so they didn't face a lot of competition. Yeah, about 7 minutes of the third. I would say 7 minutes. They would never allow it, but a 1-on-1 competition would be hype. They do an unrivaled. That would be hype. Dwight Howard, the last mega star to dunk. Blake Griffin. I'd say Blake Griffin was a mega star. He was first overall pick. But again, that was a while ago. That was a very long time ago. John Wall, but that I think that was a team competition, so that I don't count that. Yeah, LeBron never doing the dunk contest. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, if you look at the guys that have done the dunk contest, the last few winners. Yes, this one seems OP. Yep. I'm gonna tell Buffalo age, locker room cancer, coming off big injury. Yep, and one of these worth. Yep. The last guys to win the dunk contest: Kashad Johnson, Mac McClung, Obi Toppin, Anthony Simons, Derek Jones, Hamidou Diallo. Like, those are the last 8. Mitchell was a rookie. He became a superstar. Mitchell did win the dunk contest in 2018, but he became a superstar. It's funny. Oh, yeah, Falsian Demon on Trevor. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Cujo. Exactly. No, I agree with you. I'm agreeing with you. The last 8 to do it have been like nobodies. Last 8 to win have been nobodies. You win Olympics. It depends on the events. We really have not had a lot of like close hockey matches. The individual sports have been pretty good so far. All right. Final out of the 2025 World Series. The last recognizable name was Donovan Mitchell. That was before he became, like, massive. Till that rule reset each intermission? Yes, it does. Yep, resets each intermission during the games. You know, 5 with the Canada more goals than Brazil. I think now, they tied it yesterday. I'm not sure if they have it now. Let me double check. Canada, nope, they still have the same number as Brazil. They still have 1 gold medal. Brazil, Kazakhstan, and Canada have the same number of gold medals, which is insane. Final outs of the World Series. Yeah, Yamamoto was insane this series. Yamamoto was just a beast. Oh, man. Can I imagine that was fun for me to watch? I just want a good series. Like, I've just accepted that Dodgers will win everything. I just want a good series. Part of me just wanted the game to go on forever because we had so many people on stream. It was such a fun game. Prime Steph versus Prime Shaq 1-on-1 I want to see. Yep. Well, hockey's not better without the Russians. But every other sport, yeah. Because of the doping, yeah. Without the Russians in hockey, we have not gotten... We've had 1 good match on the men's side. We've had 1 good match. Yeah, it's insane, Dexy. McClung should have been allowed to enter. I mean, that dunk he had, he showed what dunks he would have done. That ladder dunk was legit one of the best dunks I've ever seen. The ladder dunk would have been insane. They banned from the Olympics entirely. They can go under AIN, I believe. They can go under AIN. I know Belarus can go AIN. And that double play ends it, yep. I still can't believe IKF did not get in there safely before. Why was he not allowed? He won the last 3. He's a G League player. But I think players are like, I'm not going to compete if he's competing. Yeah, well, the punishments, they keep getting caught. But you should have seen the dunks that McClung was going to do. McClung showed what dunks he would have done. And the ladder dunk was legit insane. Like, he would have had... Like, McClung's dunks that he would have done... And China was... Yeah, I didn't know that either. The dunks that McClung would have had... The first one in particular is just... Over a ladder. Yeah, so open... Yeah. The first dunk he had was hopping over 2 people behind the back. Like, if he pulled that first dunk off, that would have broken the internet. Like, I wish he would have been allowed to compete. Inject some life into the contest. All right, back underway here. 5-0 your score. USA going right to left. Sweden going left to right. 20 minutes remaining in this one as the USA 20 minutes away from going to the gold medal match for what would be the 5th straight time. USA gets on the left side, feeds into the slot. That shot blocked. Same with the USA, though. Shot there from the point. Keller, glove down. Then feeds it again from the right side. Backhand pass to the left. Trying to feed into the slot. Not there. Too far in front for Knight. If you want to check out those dunks. Yeah, they're all good, but the first dunk in particular with the ladder is just insanity. Swinging man just come back from 5-0. I'll shave my head. Yep, I will do unspeakable things if Sweden comes back from down 5-0. So USA has allowed 1 goal this tournament, and they've allowed none the last 300 minutes. Again, the 1 goal USA allowed was a breakaway, was a fluke goal off a breakaway when the opponent had a power, or when the USA had a power play. Power play ended, and the puck just went right back to the lady coming out of the box. That's why I didn't watch this year. Yeah, why was McClung banned? Players didn't want to compete if he competed in it. All good, Detroit. I guess it was McClung's a G League player, and technically for just NBA players, and he's not really an NBA player, even though he is. The players are like, I'm not going to compete if he competes. Because that's 3 straight years he's won. I'm not going to waste my time and energy. Because we know McClung's going to win. Behind it goes on the left side. Janicki trying to feed into the slot. Poked away. Down the right side now for the Swedes goes Johansson. Johansson back in the defensive zone for London. But lose the handle on that one. Janicki gets it back on the right side. In the right circle. Back to Janicki behind. Trying to feed it to the right side for Curl. It goes off for Swedish skate, going off the skate of London. Back to Team USA, though. Harvey tries a shot from the left side. That one saved, and back to the USA as they clear their lines with a win on the right side. Being Canada foul will not be easy as the other matchups. No, not at all. But USA did win 5-0 the last time. Obviously, Canada's going to be a tough out on the women's side. On the men's side, Canada's going to win all. Panic. Feeds off the boards on the left side. Harvey looking again to the slot, does, but falls down as she tries the shot. Good feed there by Harvey. I believe Panic was on that one. Steckline gets driven down the right side and back in the defensive zone for the Swedes. Shelbin off the boards. Helinia to the left side. Feeds into the slot. That shot, backhander save. A few times Frankel's been tested as of late. Kick save there on the left side. Big attempt there by Ljungblom. Now down the right side here for the Americans at center ice. We'll just dump it down for a line change going right to left. He could wear the same Quick Hottest for. He could, yeah. Now down the left side here by center ice. 2.5 gone. The third. 5-0 remains a score. Murphy on the right side goes into the boards. Loses her stick. Gets it back, but Sweden gets it back. On the left side now. Taking it down. Hedquist. Hedquist hit hard. Nice check there by Murphy. She'll dump it down low for Soderberg. Soderberg comes in the trapezoid. Gets it. Dumps it down the left side. Murphy. Back across on the right side. She gets hit hard and Sween gets it back on the right side. Nilian Pasion. Nilian Pasion now will set the play. Down the left side. Johansson. Johansson gives it off, going left to right. But again, they're first for the Americans. Behind is Edwards. Edwards backhanded pass. One touch now down the left side. USA will clear their lines down the left side for Bilka. Across on the right side. Now back to the left in the defensive zone. Keller. Keller wrapping around left to right. Feeds it to the right circle, but can't get a stick on that one. And Svensson gets there first. Svensson now gives it off on the left side to Johansson. Johansson loses the handle on that one. Poked away, and USA gets it back. It's Edwards. Edwards down the left side. Checked there by Hjalmarsson. USA gets it out, staying around the neutral zone. Sween gets it, though. Fake line change there for the USA. Was thinking about the line change there with Keller, but Sween had a chance to with the number, so Keller gets back. Johansson now has on the right side. That shot saved on the near post by Frankel. The shot differential is too much in comparison, but Sween can off the goal. Nope. Did somebody just call me? I guess it was a spam call. Spam call. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. But yeah, someone just called me. It's a spam call. It was really just Sweden in the second period. The first 5 minutes got a lot of shots. Haven't been like great shots for the most part. Down the left side here, Harvey. Across the blue line. I'll get offside with 15:42. You can kind of Switzerland women's hockey today at 3:10 Eastern time, and then later tonight we'll do an overtime stream. We will also go live tomorrow, overnight shift with Grossi, raising money for undue medical debt. We'll do USA, China, and curling, and we'll do the Germany hockey match. That'll take us to Grossi waking up again. Uniker into the boards on the right side. USA gets it back. Uniker, lose handle, that goes back to the point for Harvey. Harvey on the right side now. Harvey will reset the play. Harvey goes behind, backhanded pass to the right circle. Into the boards, hit there by Nilian Pasion. And Sween gets it back down the right side. It goes for Bouveng. Bouveng down the right side. Will wrap it around. Or will try the shot, actually, from center ice. And Frankel makes the save. I thought she was going to wrap it around right to left, but she tries the shot from center ice. Trying to pull one past the USA like so with the Denmark goal against Swayman. But Frankel, quick hands there. Suber comes into trapezoid, feeds it to Anderson. Anderson, now down the left side for Hall. Hall. Poked away on the left side by Curl, looking to get there on the left side of Zumwinkle. Zumwinkle, can she get there? Cannot get there first. Carlson goes into the boards, and she tries to get there. USA gets it back on the left side. Back by the blue line. Steck line, dumps it down. Zumwinkle wraps around. Anderson feeds into the slot one time, poked away. Poked away by Hall, but USA retains possession on the right side. We'll go behind, right to left. Back up top on the left side. Feeds into the slot, takes a deflection. That one saved. Deflected off of KCS in the slot. Anyone try doing that? No. No. That wasn't my actual phone number. That was not my phone number. That was a fake phone number. I was never going to put my real phone number in. The answer next time is a Church of Love and Bear Home the 5 Pillars. I should. I should. I've just been learning about pizza and vodka and wine and holy naps. And Jesus. On the left side now. Shot there. Heisey. Saved. Heisey had a good look at it on the left circle. USA gets it back, though, in their own defensive zone. Keller will hold it here. Now she'll take it down to the right side. Across the blue line it goes. Kicked ahead for Skimura. Skimura to the right circle. Heisey cleared away. Tried to get to Heisey. Dump behind. Keller. She'll take things down. On the left side, Carpenter. Carpenter wrapping it right to left. Into the boards behind that, Uniker. With the hit now into the slot. Trying to shoot that one. The side's done. Her shot gets blocked. Uniker gets there. Feeds it down the boards on the right side to Johansson. Johansson trying to get around her skater. That one shot saved by Frankel. And that second shot from the point on the left side goes wide. Sweden gets it though behind. Hjalmarsson. She can't get there down the left side here for the Americans across center ice. Knight. Knight tries a shot. Looking for history. And that one gloved down. Easy save there. And gets into it with Uniker afterwards. Have friend just Scam Caller saying some interesting things on stream. Oh boy. Oh man, that'd be cool if I could do that at some point. So 5-0 score, commercial break here. If you like what you see, folks, if you like and subscribe, helps the channel out tons. We try to grow this community even more. CJ Smith on helping release. It should be Kansas City, Buffalo, or Baltimore. Yeah, I think it's going to be KC. That'll be KC. Back it away here in just a little bit. USA wins the face-off on the right side. Back it away here. Now it's Harvey. Harvey trying to wrap it around. Go for Bilka. Bilka behind on the right side. Feeds to the right circle. Shot there into the slot. That one too far out in front for Heisey. USA gets it back on the left side. Harvey trying to wrap it around into the slot. No one there though. Not up on that pass, and it's London who gets there first for the Swedes. Now USA gets in their defensive zone. Heisey gives it off on the left side to Bilka. Trying to wrap it left to right, but Sweden gets there first behind. Carlson will advance it to center ice, but USA gets it right back. 8 minutes gone so far in the third. Still 5-0. Same score as it was at the end of 2. Steckline gets there. Into the boards by Hall on the left side. USA look to clear on the left side, and they're able to. Finds Curl. Curl gives it down the left side. Going to Janicki. Janicki splits 3. Tries a shot near post. That one saved. Back to Team USA, though. Barnes wraps it behind. Again for Janicki. Feeds it to the right side. That shot saved. And then the put back in the slot. Poked away. Poked away there, I believe, by Carlson. Line change here for the Swedes. USA trying to get it back, though, on the left circle, and they do. Resetting Steckline across on the right side by the blue line. Back to Steckline on the left. Steckline dumps it down. Can't get the deflection off Curl. Staying though with the USA going right to left. Trying to find Curl. Not enough on that one. Elfsing gets the first. But then Curl takes her into the boards. Back to Team USA. Steckline on the right side. Shot there one time. That one wide. From the point. And Hall will give it off down the left side here to Adolfsson. Feeds to the center ice on the right side. Wilson wrapping it right to left, but coming off her line to make the play. And touch that one down is Frankel. Frankel gives it off, and now it's Keller taking it down the left side. Panic. Back to Keller. Backhanded shot. That one, easy save. I think I got a stick on that one. The Leon Pasto got a stick on that one. Yeah, I think Ravens go receiver. I don't think they do. I think they probably draft a guy if they do. KCS wins it back in the neutral zone. Keller gives off on the right side. And now on the left side here for Carpenter. Carpenter across the blue line in the attacking zone. Carpenter. Poked away by Uniker. Gets it back though. Carpenter. Go back up top. Too much on that pass. Out in front. For Keller, so he'll have to reset. Keller back to Carpenter on the left side. Knight out of play with 10 minutes to go. USA has not allowed a goal since the opening match. They've gone well over 320 minutes without allowing a goal. The longest streak in Olympic hockey history, men's or women's. Your mom's did all right this offseason. They did all right. Like some trades they made. Sweden clears their lines down the left side. They'll go behind for icing with 9:43. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps us out. Tell the channel we are close to 71K. Someone tells me we might get there tonight. Someone tells me we might get to 71K tonight. But we will see. Face off here. Sweden will take it down. On the left side it goes for Tuvik. Tuvik trying to wrap it around. Left to right. Again, their first for the Americans is win. Win. Gives it off on the right circle. Taking it down here. Heisey. Heisey to the right side. Back to Heisey. The slot deflected. Can't get it. Gets by Shelbin, though. Bilka down the left side into the boards there. By Svensson. Back to the USA, though. Harvey across. Back to Harvey at the point. Harvey on the right side now. Doesn't give it a win. Tries to dump it down low. And able to find Heisey on the left side, the left circle. Back up top to the point. Harvey. Back to Heisey across. Too far behind on the right circle. Too far behind KCS. KCS will dump it down low on the right side. Again, their first for the Swedes is Shelbin. Shelbin. And now Adolfsson will take it down from the trapezoid. Down the left side it goes by center ice to Tuvik. Tuvik. Poked away by Wynn. Steckline will get in underneath. 8.5 to go. All USA in this one. Steckline wrapping around left to right. Soderberg comes off the trapezoid to get a touch on that one, but staying with the USA in the attacking zone for the moment. And now it's going to Sweden down the left side. Halinia. Center ice. Too much on that pass, but gets it back. Umlu gets it back. They have numbers of 2-on-1, but a great deflection there off the skate of Steckline. Had the 2-on-1, a good chance there because Unicorn was wide open in the slot, but it went off Steckline's skate. Maybe the best chance for Sweden. We got another trading card scan with Logan Paul. Oh, we saw that, yeah. Well, Logan Paul, it's a day that ends in Y for Logan Paul. So, no surprises there. Lime is still larger contact hitters, yeah. It's not like Slugger. Yeah, Bernard, I can see that. Yeah, it's fractionally owned by other people. I'm not sure allowed to really... Yeah, that he's blocking the people. That's going to go to court. That's definitely going to go to court. You're owed money and you get blocked. Yeah, that's going to court. Logan Paul is scum. The Paul brothers are scum. We all know that, though. Hall tries a shot from the right circle. Wide. Carpenter gets it. Gives it off to Curl at center ice. Curl just dumped this one down low. Easy save there. And taking it now for the Swedes is Adolfsson. Across the blue line on the left side. Johansson into the boards there. Hit hard by Harvey. USA looks to get it back, and they will as it falls for Knight. Back to Sweden, though, from the blue line. Shot from the right side. That one saved by Frankel. Johansson gets it from the slot. Now in the right circle, nothing doing there. USA going right to left. Chance here across. So it goes for Dunn. Dunn looking for some help down the left side. 6:40 to go. Back up top to Harvey. Harvey fakes the pass to the right side. Now it was off to the right side. Back to Harvey at the point. Harvey, shot, saved. Rebound the play, though, by Dunn. Dunn from the right circle. Looking for some space. He'll try the shot. That one gets deflected. And then glove down. Deflected initially there by Svensson. Some fracks on my channel. You're going to see a lot of lawsuits, which I'm not surprised by. Some fractions on my channel. I got $3. I'm selling fractions of mine off for Tree Fitty. You get 0.000001% for Tree Fitty. Can't say Fanatics. Yeah, the jersey quality's been terrible, too. There's some Patriots fans that just got their jerseys, and the patching is all off. Be better for the Bills. Brandon Cooks or Nick Westbrook-Akina? I would say Cooks. At least he knows the playbook at this point. Westbrook-Akina, I'm not crazy about him. He did nothing with the Dolphins, and Tennessee was pretty consistent. Cooks, you know you have at this point. Stop at you with 6.5 to go. And Canada, Switzerland taking place later today. Be live for that one. That game starts at 3:10 Eastern Time. Should redirect to that stream automatically, but again, that's not going to start for another 2.5 hours. USA 6.5 minutes from their 5th straight gold medal match. Women's hockey was introduced into the Olympics in 1998. It's been the USA or Canada winning it every single year. And all but 1 year, 2006 in Torino, the final was between the Americans and the Canadians. Well, at least get the first half of that equation once more. The more things change, the more they stay the same in this sport. Down the right side here, so USA, this might be their best team yet. Win. Can't find the pass on the right side. Helenia gets there. Then Helenia tries to go right to left. Not enough power on that backhander. He just looks to clear their lines and cannot do so for the moment. Now they do, as it's kicked back by Unicur. Sweden makes a line change, as do the Americans. They'll hold the play here. No score this third period for either side, but USA is 5-goal advantage. Outscoring their opponents about 31-1, plus 13 goal differential thus far. He go back to as he could, yeah. He could. Didn't even know he was on the Dolphins. Yeah, that's a who he play for moment. That's definitely a who he play for. I'm not sure the Dolphins realized he was on the Dolphins either. The USA, if you want the math on this one, they've not allowed a goal since the second period of their first game against Czechia. They've outscored their opponents 31-1. Plus 30 in goal differential. Sweden enter this game plus 18 in goal differential. Granted, the competition wasn't the best that they faced, obviously, in Group B. They got to face a really bad Japanese team and a really bad French team and an Italian team that we saw the USA manhandle. Dolphins Purge, not surprised. Clear salary cap. They didn't really get rid of anyone impact. They didn't get rid of any impact players. Hill's really only impact guy, but coming off the injury, I don't know how good he's going to be. So, makes sense. New regime, clean house, clear cap space. None of these moves are shocking. None of these moves that the Dolphins made were even remotely shocking. So, Barnes on the left side, 5 to go. Gives it off down the left side for KCS. KCS wrapping around left to right. We go to the right side for Zumwinkle. Zumwinkle cannot feed it into the slot. So go down the right side here. Now down the center. Back to the right side. Bouveng. She loses the handle on that one. Poked away for the moment, I believe, by Carpenter. Line change here for the Americans. 4.5 to go. The Dolphins are the right thing, not trying to rebuild. Yep. I'm not crazy with the staff they're building, but at the very least, this is the right move in terms of how to manage a roster. Edwards. Hit into the boards. But gives it off by center ice. Chance here, one-on-one. Shot there from the right side. That one saved the putback. And that one also saved. And Kroll gets hit hard in the boards on the putback by Zakanovic. Kroll took a shot on that one. Skimura had a chance on the right side. Couldn't get it one-on-one, but Kroll was right there for the putback. Took a shot into the boards by Zakanovic. And Soderberg playing well this period. Replacing Svensson Treff. Or the 5 pillars of John Boy. Plagiarism. Reactions. Guts. Holy stealing. And baseball. / cricket. you know, the women's final would be Thursday at 1:10 Eastern time. So 1:10 Eastern for the women's final. He'll get another chance? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, he'll go to the Chiefs, probably. Indentured servitude, trash cans, theft. Oh, yes. Big time yes on that one. All right, back on our way here. From the left side. Behind for Keller. Keller from the right circle. Feeds it into the slot. Not there. Back to the USA, though. Janicki. Trying to go left to right. Not a lot of power on that one. Carlson gets there first for Sweden. Looks to clear her lines down the left side. Can't do it. Edwards gets there. Now Sweden will get across center ice down the right side. It's Hedquist. Going right to left. Trying to find Ljungblom down low. Can't do it. USA will get it back. 3:30 to go. How much of the World Cup we're doing? A lot. We're doing a lot. Have I ever had an unpaid internship? I'm not sure. Hopefully they did not. Hopefully no one was desperate enough to take it. Feed into the slot. Saved. Before Dunn could get there. Yeah, World Cup, we're doing a lot of the World Cup. We're doing a lot of the World Cup. We're actually I'm Silver NBA Cup games and World Cup. Oh no, we're doing the World Cup. I do love me some soccer. Open wide for some soccer, baby. Three and a half to go. We're doing a lot of the World Cup. World Cup start next month? That's World Baseball Classic. We're doing that, yes. We are doing the World Baseball Classic. But the World Cup is in June. You're thinking World Baseball Classic. That's next month. Vincent slot, one-time shot, that one blocked. On the right side, Ulsen gets the block on that one. The shot there at Panic, but Panic gets the right back. Panic, backhanded pass. Not enough power on that one for Harvey. Sweden gets it at center ice. We'll dump it behind. Harvey gives it off on the left side. Back to the point there for Sweden. Adolfsson tries a shot from the point. That one saved by Frankel. If I'll say, wow, yep. Your World Cup's on June. World Baseball Classic is next month. We'll be live for that. The problem with World Baseball Classic is that the final is the same day that March Madness starts. The first 4 games, so I'm not sure what we're doing for that. I will see what the numbers look like. See what the numbers are. Any teams banning their players? No. Now, Major League Baseball sanctions the World Baseball Classic, so there's some players that, because of insurance policies, they're not allowed to play, but no teams are outright banning. Big time wow on that one, Summer. Big time wow. Face off here, one by the Americans on the left side. Carpenter. 2.5 to go. Steckline back to Carpenter. Steckline off the boards, back to Steckline on the left side of the defensive zone. 2.5, line change here. Feeds it to center ice. Scamora. Down the right side, Scamora going right to left, dumping that one down, trying to find Carpenter, but not enough on that one. But not enough on the clearance there by Sweden. Carpenter gets it back on the right side. Backhanded pass. Down low. Trying to hit Scamora. And Sims. Neither of them can get to it in time. Down the left side now for Sweden across center ice. Stuvik. Tuvik. Gives it off behind. Ilian Pazion. Into the boards. London. Poked away. USA's got numbers here, but a poor pass in front. Not a power on that one. Trying to hit Murphy. Down the left side, USA's outscored this period. A rare 0 for them this period. But it's more than okay when you got a 5-goal lead with 90 seconds to go. That's on the gold medal match coming up. USA plus 30 in goal differential so far this tournament. Out of play with 126. Yeah, we're doing both. I guess, yeah, we're definitely doing both. Yep. First one I watched since 2018. Did you watch the 2022 one? You watched one in Beijing? Did the skiing on a factory hill? Sweden's going to end this game on the power play, though. Yeah, March Madness or WSL Championship on the same day. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Now, it is the first 4. So it's not like the main tournament, but it's not fun. Like, really? Like, you had to do it the same day the first 4 starting? At least it's not the main tournament. 4 KTV is safe for now. 12 blocks yesterday. Oh, let's go. Big East basketball is saved. Cross-checking for Sims. I think it's our second penalty of the game. If I was USA Canada, who wins? USA. Oh, I prefer Summer Olympics too. Yeah, me too. USA is the better team. Now, if we're talking men's, Canada. OT after game? Yeah, we're going to do that. So 2 games in once? We'll probably do that. I got to figure that out. We'll see what the numbers do for World Baseball Classic. See what the streaming numbers do for that. Split screen? Yeah, well, we're going to have 2 TVs on, obviously, for that. Up top of the point here, Svensson. To left circle, that shot saved. And Wilson can't get the put back in the slot. USA clears their lines, 40 seconds to go. Yeah, on the women's side, I think USA beats Canada. On the men's side, I think Canada smokes for USA. The 4th line for the USA has done nothing. Fits on the slot one time, but poked away. Zumwinkel gets there. Sweden, so good on the power play this tournament. Not today. USA clears their lines in 10 seconds. What was the classic? What day does it start? I think March 2nd? March 3rd? I guarantee a medal, yep. 5 seconds. 4, 3, down the left side. 2, 1, shot there. Saved. And the last chance for the Swedes. Nothing doing. And the USA still has not allowed a goal against the power play this tournament. 5-0 your score. Right, yeah, if they're in the final, yeah. Right, if USA's in the final, we'll do that. If they're not, I'm not sure we're going to do it. Yeah, we got to see what the numbers are like. Because obviously we're pulling like college football numbers on World Baseball Classic for whatever crazy reason. We're pulling like 1,000 on Stream It concurrently. I'm like, okay, well, I kind of have to do that then. But there's certain things where it's like, okay, I have to do this because of the numbers. But if the numbers aren't great, then obviously we'll see. USA moves on for the 5th straight year. The gold medal match. That 3rd period for the USA, I should note, that was just the 2nd time they've been blanked in a period this tournament. Got blanked in the 3rd against Italy. Yeah, I know why you prefer Summer. I know why. It's a good name. All right. On that note, let's do some overtime. Why the heck not? Well, I think that's what I'm leaning toward, Cujo, on that one. I think that's what I'm leaning toward. But we're gonna see. Obviously, it depends on the numbers. If World Baseball Classic's only drawing like 25 per, that's a little bit different then. But we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I have no idea how it's gonna play out. But what I do know is that we are gonna do some overtime right now. Why the heck not? 5 minutes on the clock. Every donation increases time we're on stream. Once the clock hits 0, that's the end of the stream. Time to go to OT. Let me spin the karaoke wheel too. $50, any song on the karaoke list. $25. They play a grass growing interesting. Appreciate you. Yeah. I love doing this. I've definitely gotten a lot better at hockey. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable with hockey. Granted, we have not called any like great games. Your favorite season is summer. Wild guess on that one. Feel It Still by Portugal the Man is a song that's half off. So Feel It Still is half off. The one-hit wonder, Portugal the Man. Well, that takes me back to my college days. Oh, man. That song takes me back. Whew. All right. Happiness Machines. Caddis fits to 3. Yep, we still have 2 more hours. Yeah, we're doing that at 3, yeah. Appreciate you, Michael. Yetcha on. Yeah, curling and ski jumping about to start. Yeah, too bad, because if curling was only 2 hours instead of 3, I would do that now, but... Khan hired Nash as Leroy over his comments today. I didn't see what Nash said today. Still needs to be the 3 seed to play after work hours. 3.5 against the 3 seed to play. Oof. Alright, let me get this set. Happiness Machine. Why does the Super Bowl rotate networks, not the other Big 4 championships? It's just how the network, that's how the TV contract was drawn up. Your video this morning, if the game was still in the third quarter? Right. Third quarter, I have no problem with it. Third quarter, no problem. Yeah, I said too, like, earlier in the game, I'm fine with that. Earlier in the game, fine with it. Crash, Strangle the Tour, we'll do that. Another song in D minor, just like the last one. Alright. Alright, let's see. What the heck did Kevin Nash say? I'm terrified. On a scale of 1 to Kevin Durant, how bad are we talking? Right, that's single game too. That's the other thing. What did Nash say? Oh! Gee, oh! Wow! Oh, man. Yeah, that is... Fox, you go to the World Series? Okay. Do okay. Oh, that is something Little Brown Bear would say. Holy cow. That is something Little Brown Bear would... Oh, jeez. Yeah. Well, that's a terrible thing to call someone. That's definitely not a stereotype at all. Holy cow. What'd he say? He basically... There's a black person, and he called them... Not the N-word, but he called them... Definitely there's a stereotype about chicken, and he called them that. If I gotta pick it, who would I choose? NBC. Right, yeah, definitely not ABC. No, definitely not ESPN. No chance on that. Isaac with the fab, appreciate you, man. Right, no, definitely not be ABC. John Eric Sullivan shouts Swan Monday morning Murs half his players. Crossing Will Prayer. Murders half his players. Bear resurrects them and makes them join his church. God. So they come right now, it's split between ABC and TNT. So every other year it's TNT, and then every other year it's ABC. / ESPN. I like this. The third harmony is on the guitar solo. I like that. The third's on the harmonies on the guitar solo. The ABC is everything better than everyone else. Yep. You have a little more Kevin Nash's Stack Team Champs. Yes. Alright, that's the issue. Best announcers, best production, best quality. Oh. Phone, I what I meant to do. Yeah, I love it, but yeah, can't say that. NBC just won the other Big Four finals. NBA. Easily NBA. Right, easily NBA. Easily NBA. It's not even close on that one, actually. NHL, we saw them do it before. Next Olympics is 2030. Yep, every 4 years. Hey, the Big Four finals on cable every other year? Yep. Well, NBC, they put on NBC Sports Network. They put AGT on the main network. The songs in the film are longer, too. I've noticed that. They have, like, longer outros. When is the final for women's? Thursday. Final is Thursday. Pats one of the weakest teams ever make the Super Bowl? Yes. Yes. Doesn't mean they're bad, but they're definitely one of the weakest teams. Definitely one of the weakest teams. All right, Crash by Sum 41. You see what it takes to get into the queue? Appreciate you guys a ton. The men's final is Sunday. I believe 8 in the morning on the East Coast. Why NBA over World Series? Because Fox does a good enough job with the World Series. Yeah, it's like Pat Bowles' remarks on Jerry Rice, yep. Especially with the piano solo? Okay. Like, Fox still does a good job with the World Series. ABC sucks with the finals. It feels like a regular season game. The presentation's so lackluster. And Stephen A. is giving analysis. I don't have to worry about Stephen A. giving analysis on baseball. Yeah, this song is very all over the place. It's like a second-hand serenade song. Yeah, but as I liked Emmerich, always for Thor, yeah. I liked Emmerich a lot, though. It was like the only good thing about NBC's presentation, plus the theme music. ABC will do good with the Super Bowl? Yes, they do good with football. That's the one sport that they do good with. They'll do a great job with the Super Bowl. Fox World Series for the Super Bowl? It's about the same. Meanwhile, breaking news. Mike Rudenberg, the defensive coordinator of the Browns. He was the Falcons' defensive pass game coordinator. You see Stephen A. Smith's venture outside sports largely been a mistake? Well, he's got immunity, basically. He can do whatever he wants. He can basically do whatever he wants at this point. He might run for president, which you have to be an idiot to vote for him. Ron's offseason? Yeah, go B-. Johnson with a tour. Fetch. Season 1, episode 17. Cold open. Beautiful. Car rentals on Avis. They have a mystery car option that's cheaper, but you don't know what it's going to be. The very least, at least with that, it's a cheaper... If it was the same price, it'd make no sense. When TV goes up in 28, will Fox keep World Series? Does it change? I think they'll keep it. Will Schwartz get work? I think he's going to sit out a year. He's going to retire. I think Schwartz is... He said he's going to retire for the year. Then another one by Neil. Appreciate you, man. It's not like build in this, so I thought there was going to be like build up in this one. That was an interesting one. All right, appreciate you, Neil. Get you on. It's coming hot so far. Living my way. Biscuit beats. All right. You know, I'm not sure anyone on the network would want baseball package right now. Here we go. Cold open. Doing some meditation. All right. Working on prompt. Nice. Koi pond's cool. I do like the koi pond. Ever close to bet on the streaker loophole? Oh, they do. They do already. If you're the one that streaks, you can't win the bet. Don't answer the hotline. Nope. Meditate. Keep meditating. Bro, they're not going to... Wait, they'll get TV package, but they're not going to get the World Series. They won't do the World Series on a streaming service. Nobody who wags his tail as he finds out it's meatballs. That's a cool, like, minor detail there. Yeah, but the thing with the loophole is that you cannot bet on yourself to win the World Series. To win the World Series. To streak. If you're the one that streaks, the bet gets void. They try that at Super Bowl 55. NHL express NBA popularity? Probably nothing because it's too localized. But a lockout would help the NBA. If they have to shut play for a year, that might help the NHL try and surpass it. Right, can't do that, Jackson. Nope. But then will they close the loophole? The problem is that right now you can bet on anything. You can bet on whether Artemis is going to blow up. You can bet on people dying. You can literally bet on someone dying. You can... Literally, there is nothing stopping someone, like, from placing a huge bet on Kalshi, on Artemis, blowing up, and then trying to hack into NASA, try and sneak in and just cut one of the wires and hope they don't notice, and it blows up and everyone dies. You can literally bet on that. Like, they're never gonna, they're not gonna close it until they get rid of Kalshi. Until Kalshi and Polymarket are done, until they finally get regulated. I think in the next 10 years they'll get regulated. Obviously Congress moves slow, but I think in the next 10 years, Kalshi and Polymarket will be a thing of the past. Besides kicking out Sterling, what else has Silver done right as commish? I'll give him credit on the bubble. I'll give him credit for the bubble. Yeah, streaking Sodom. Yeah, and for what? Like, you don't even get to be on TV. Like, you can break bones in your body after getting tackled. You get trespassed. Banned for life from everything. Just dumb. Alright, Neil with a fiver. Just dye your arms with a yacht fire. Oh, let's go. A yacht rock version of one of the quintessential songs of the 80s. Just get off stream. All good. I can respect that. I can respect that. I'll give Silver credit for the bubble. I'll also give him credit for no labor stoppages. That's fair. I'll give him credit for no labor stoppages. So far, we have not lost any action. Have not had any lockouts. So, I'll give him credit for that. All right, living my way. Here we go. Mine with a fiver messages. All right, we'll do that. Appreciate you. It's getting hot for this first stream. Streaker 10 said beer night and see the guy running the bases wearing only his socks. Oh, wait, what? I did not know that. Wait, hang on. Streaker 10 cent beer night. The labor stop is equal to his job. I mean, to be fair, Stern it too. Oh yeah. Yep, that'll get you on a list as well. I'll get you on a list as well. I mean, to be fair, that's not easy to have no labor stoppages. To be fair, Bedman's had a lot. Goodell had one. Manfred's had one. He's gonna get a second. Stern had two. What ways does LeBron ruin the NBA? Very much it's now ring culture. It's very much your career means nothing in over a ring. Load management's another way. Ooh, wow, this guy needs a shower. Whew. Especially if he's doing that at the shopping mall. Probably needs a shower yet. Yeah, back in mid-70s, streaking was big. Well, people ran on the field during... There was the Bandit Kisser. There were people that ran on the field when Hank Aaron got the record home run when he got 715. Obviously, Disco Demolition Night. Super teams, yeah. And big grand low management, yep. I don't think that's gonna prove your point to the cops in this song. In this song, I don't think this proves the point that you want it to. The streak by Ray Stevens. NJ Carpin with it too. I appreciate you, man. I'll get you more charges. Sure, come in the hole himself. I'll get you more charges. Singer of this song. But Nick Daly said again, more charges. How many charges does this guy pick up in this song? I should know USA retains the hammer. We go to the second end. Nothing. French history. or French Revolution at 250K. What's he at right now? He's at, what, 217. He's at 217 right now. I'm rooting for him to get there, but I'm also hoping it's not while I'm on streams, because I want to be able to watch it. When single bobs become a thing? I'm not sure. You know, I'm going to go original song on that one. Yeah, I'm going original song. That song hit number 1, right? I feel like that song hit number 1. Was it 217 right now? Yep. Yeah, I never go music video unless otherwise specified, because the music video sometimes does like weird things where the music video will interrupt the song halfway through. I'm not crazy when artists do that. All right, one small thing. I have an idea what the small thing is. I have an idea what the one small thing is going to be. I'm guessing it's a certain organ. I could be wrong. All right, classic love story. All right, love at first sight. Okay, this is pretty cute so far. All right, first verse is pretty normal. It's a rare thing for this. Bold and straight, I'll go 6. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that, Isaac. I actually like that one. As long as it doesn't interrupt the song, I actually like that. I love what it does with the Disney movies. Oh, wait. Oh, jeez! Oh, that's the plot twist. Oh. I'm dead wrong on that one. Neil. Yeah, Robert Duvall, 95, yep. Yeah, Robert Duvall, 95. Heck of a life. Cujo's telling the truth on that one. Cujo is telling the truth on that. Cujo is actually telling the truth on that one. Robert Duvall is dead at 95. Holy cow. The plot twist on this song. Love at first sight, it's your cousin? Oh, jeez. Okay. Matthew the 5, appreciate you, man. Get you on. Grossi gets to 250K, does less of the French Revolution. Lumberg gets man, starts plaguing him. Oh no. Absolutely, Angel Card fan, yep. All right. Let's see what we got next. Yada Fire. The plot twist of that song is great. That caught me off guard. I thought it was gonna be a small thing about like an organ part, not yeah, minor detail there. All right. Yada Fire, to sign your arms. Oh, this is groovy. Turn 25 in 6 days. 25 or 64. Let's go. Happy early 25th. Happy early 25th. It's all downhill from here. For Babe Lincoln. Died at the theater. Favorite Robert Duvall film? I mean, he was great in Mockingbird. He was great in To Kill a Mockingbird. Like, he was phenomenal in that. Make money, there you go, yep. Yeah, I mean, To Kill a Mockingbird, he was so good in. Not the best shot by the USA. I want to get one in the house at least on that. We're gonna I think we're gonna try and blank the send. Is it gonna try to blank the send? Keep the hammer. Oh, the sax on this one in the chorus is so good. I think he did. Yes, I think he did. I think he did play that guy. He only had 2 lines? It felt like more. He really only had 2 lines in that movie? And then obviously Godfather, but... Did he really only have 2 lines? It felt like way more than that. Haven't seen the movie in a while, but... Oh, Queen Chiefs with 5,000. Holy cow. Who is this Queen Chiefs person? Queen Chiefs gave 23K and now just gave 5K. Who is this Queen Chiefs person? Okay, we're at what, 221 now? It was Colonel Kilgore, yep. The vocals on this one... Oh, with that high D note? Oh, yeah. The vocals on this are tight. The vocals on this one are really tight. Great cheers to Jackson Mahomes. I don't think Jackson Mahomes has any money left after his TikTok career is now gone. I like the tone on this guitar solo, too. The tone on this one's nice. I like this version a lot. Have any issues with Twitter? Not yet for me on my end, but I mean, it's the day that ends in Y, with Twitter's going down. How about Gross get 2 million? I think 70. He needs to get 1,000,000 in 72 hours. So he needs to get 1,000,000 in 72 hours. Is what needs to happen. Have Jackson have homes in the same jail cell? Yes, absolutely. All right, Ray Stevens a streak. Haven't heard this song in a while. I think this hit number 1. 74 was a weird year for music. I've never seen Deep Impact. Then we got a 500 from Fruity Pie. Look at crazy how much music changed between 74 and like 77. The slide whistle was between this and the Joker. I think that came out the same year. The slide whistle was big. 74. You have longest shot streak in Olympic history. Only 1 goal. No, only 1 goal they've allowed. Yeah, USA's going to win the gold. They're better than Canada. In women's, at least. We're talking about women's. Definitely one of the better novelty songs of the 70s. Definitely one of the better novelty ones. And we're affiliated with the Chiefs, not Mahomes and Kelsey loves to. The best one, I love the one with the... The best one, I have to say, not recognizing it was plural. Hillary Knight did not score, no. Hillary Knight did not score. Next are State MLB games? Maybe, I'm not sure yet, because of the UFL. But the D-backs are playing it, so... You know, the best one, I would definitely say has to be... Not recognizing single or plural. I think it was only one. It was just like several 100,000. That was great. They've all been really good. Like, I love Fetch growing up. Fetch was like a banger of a show. So, like, this is a trip down memory lane. Brandon still in beat that? Yep. Yep, still not beat yet. Yeah, I didn't do much today. Clock's at 0. $5 more gets you in at this point. This is a trip down memory lane with me for fetch. Some things I haven't seen because I haven't seen all the seasons, but... Alright, let me put these prompts in. It's about to get insane. Right, U.S. men's hockey's the worst luck. Yep, dominate their group. Draw sweep in the quarterfinals. Yeah, I think they really need to change how it works in goal differential. I think it should be you get a max of 5. I think that's how it should be. The goal differential caps at 5. The problem is that right now you have these teams that like you host and you're not any good at that sport and you just beat up on them. So I tried to yep, I gotta get these in. Bears 6 on Hill, I think it's gonna be the Chiefs. Worst weekend, Durant, definitely Durant. Jordan at least won. I mean, I don't know what the video was, but at least Jordan got the win at Daytona. The goal differential really should cap at 5. USA's got their work cut out for them this end. Italy's got 2 in the house. All right, let me put these prompts in. Then we'll go from there. Be a busy day on stream. I want to hear what he says about that, because obviously the video is very much very inappropriate. I want to see what he says about that, because we're missing out that shot with the USA. Okay, that'll be good. We have a flag football? Yeah, USA's going to dominate. Yeah, especially if they get the NFL players in. If Mahomes go week 1 and they get Hill, are they the favorites in the West? They're tied for the favorites with the Broncos, I would say. Twitter's down. I feel like it goes down every week because Elon just cut the entire staff. I guess the Marlins on that one. Jackson. Oh, so, well, the thing is, it's going to take place before training camp starts, and it's in conjunction with the NFL. So it's a little bit different. It's in conjunction with the NFL. I think the idea is that the owners get more money if the players compete in the Olympics, because they're going to grow the game. The goal is to grow the game. Oh, that's a bad shot by the Americans. The goal is to grow the game and grow it internationally. The best way to do that is to have like a dream team of sorts. Right, Knicks is gonna be fine. Yeah, Knicks is gonna be fine. He'll be okay. He'll be back by camp. Not to worry about him. Back up now. Yeah, it's having so many issues lately. A big reason for West Side's Knicks in the defense? Those are pretty big reasons. Not really. A day where flag football becomes a serious league and rivals other spring sports leagues? No. People like watching contact. And also, it's not the best of the best. The other sports leagues are getting the best of the best. NFL flag football would never be the best of the best. Yeah, Chargers could. Chargers could take the West. I don't know if I trust Herbert entirely. I don't know about that. Wait, missed the playoffs, yep. Went like 500 the rest of the way. Not liking where this is going for the USA. Not liking this against Italy so far. Not liking how this third end's going. Three other hoops you banned for the Olympics? Yes. Yes, I've never been a fan of 3-on-3 hoops in the Olympics. Yeah, I think if Allen had a great game against us. He played like against the Broncos, we steamrolled them. All right. My fact that which sim tells you everything you need to know. Yep. All right, we have three things in the queue as things stand. For some AB prompts. Nothing BB. We do have some AB prompts to work with here. Yep, today's like a weird day for sports. There's like not a lot yet. They outscore their opponents 31-1. It's the most dominant run I've seen by any hockey team in any Olympics ever. It's insane what they're doing. USA is screwed on this end. USA is screwed. Italy's got 3 in the house. That's to be one heck of a shot. Let's gonna get in front of the guard, go around that guard too. Oh, that's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. Oh, I don't know about this. All right, it's closer. It's closer. I want to get more than one though. High point next week. Also got the wild card. Yeah, we've got a lot of wild card matchups lately. Getting a lot of wild card matchups. Yeah, on the road at Prisby. That is not like the best arena, so I don't even know how they're going to set that up. Knicks, the 5th best quarterback in the AFC. No, Trevor's better than Knicks. Trevor's ahead of Bo Nix. Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, May, Trevor. I'm not being biased when I say that. Trevor. Herbert, too. I take Herbert over Knicks for regular season. Not talking playoffs, but regular season, I take Herbert over Knicks. So I put Knicks, what would that be, 8th? It'd probably be 8th on that. It's not a knock on Knicks, though. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the Dolphins. Yeah, I go with you. The Dolphins cutting their players. LeBron Bear with the plague. Will both U.S. hockey teams score 5 or 6 goals ever remaining of the Olympics? Oh my God, you take the you would definitely not bet on that because USA is not scoring 5 or 6 against Canada on the men's side. That basically means does the USA win the gold and win by so much, which they're not going to do on the men's side. AB prompts. Here we go. I'm bearing Kevin Nash. Here we go. We're in the Dolphins facility. He killed half the players. Half the Dolphins roster line. Oh boy, that's a great shot by Italy. Crap. Well, we're screwed. Carl George, that week 1 going to move to the third Sunday ESPN game. Probably Jones is the announcer for that. Probably get Jones. Half the Dolphins roster lies left us on the turf. I think he did. Yes, I think he did, Keller. I think he did. John Eric Sullivan, calm and calculating, stands over them with a spreadsheet and pen in hand. Lauren Bear bursts through the door, wearing his white robe, fantastic, and tall pointy hat, holding a staff that glows ominously. Finally, the fallen may rise. You shall join the church of Little Brown Bear and uphold the 5 pillars. Lauren Bear waves his staff. The dead players jerk and twitch, rising to their feet. They look confused, but obedient. That's like the Japanese alphabet. Yep. Oh, where are we going? You are now the chosen. Spread the word. Spread the pillars. John Eric Sullivan steps forward. I see. You resurrected them. Interesting. But, oh, so we're going to let Italy steal that one and keep the hammer. Oh, man. But, let me think. Lauren Bear looks excited, anticipating loyalty. Yes! Oh, Jesus Christ. All 3/5 people and 7-letter words alike shall follow me. Suddenly he pauses to inspect the players. Wait! These players! You actually had a point by killing them. They are all... Oh, Jesus Christ. Top 5 is Stafford, Darnold, Purdy, Mayfield. Oh, no, Prescott's got to be in there. Prescott's definitely in there. They are only 3/5 people. He sighs and lowers his staff. Very well. I rescind your membership. Back to the grave with you. It's the best mix game of the day. Yeah, just a very outdated facility. It's very outdated. It's more like a gym. It's very much more like a gym. With a flick of a staff, the players slump to the ground again. He re-kills the players. Slurm Bear just re-killed the players. Yes, he once said, yep. John Eric Sullivan smirks. And that's cap space management. Yes, efficiency. But the pillars still live somewhere. He storms out, leaving the Dolphins behind. Jeez. Hell, me feel around the top 5? Yes, I would. Yep. Yes, I would. Oh, my God. Of course he did that. Of course. Of course he did that. And I go Stafford, Darnold, Dak, Purdy, healthy Mayfield. With Goff and Hurts not far behind. But Goff be up there. Next up, he hacks Grossi's charity stream because of the French Revolution. Tom Grossi's at his computer. All right, folks, we had 250K. I'll do a full history lesson on the French Revolution. It's going to be epic. Suddenly, Little Remember bursts on the stream, wearing his white robe and tall pointy hat. Of course he is. France. I hate France. And that Pepe Le Pew. And you, lactose intolerant? You can't enjoy pizza? You cannot partake in the pillars. Who is this? Is this the bear that tried to hijack my stream last time? I am Little Brown Bear. I will plague you for your sins against the 5 pillars. He waves his staff dramatically. A green mist swirls around the room. Hill the Seahawks, I'd be surprised. They have a lot of receivers as it is. Cap space, oh yeah, let me be 7th, yeah. Like, they don't block cap space as it is when you have to restructure and extend some players. You've got a good punch there in Shaheed, JSN, and Cup. Then Bobo and Young to round things out. Yep. The chat goes wild. Wait, what's happening? Listen, buddy, I'm just trying to teach history here. The mist fills out. He stares in disbelief. What? My plague! It failed! Maybe it's because history is stronger than plagues. Or, you know, as I'm streaming for charity here. No, this cannot be. Pizza, Pepe, France, the pillars, all ignored. And for what? He flails and knocks over the donation tracker. Grassi resumes his stream. Fine, folks. Back to the French Revolution. $250,000. Here we go. Remember, then sulks in the corner of the screen, muttering about the plague and the unfairness of everything. But no, it's the best game. The problem is that, it's the best game. The problem is that High Point's been on a lot, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with High Point being on a lot. Get more exposure that way. Just, it's not the nicest gym. Prescott, the MC server? Yes, he is. Remember, then sulks in the corner of the screen, muttering how nothing worked. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. That was actually pretty calm by his standards. There was no racism in that prompt. Which, fine with me. I think, yeah, they made the right call on it. It just, the arena is not great. They've been on a lot, too. They've been on, like, every other week for the wildcard match. All right, next up. Yeah, 3 of the 4 ones involve High Point. Yep, only the first one has involved High Point. Yeah, don't jinx it. Yeah, because now might get back. Because now we go to Michael's prompt. The Croatians join the alliance via atrocity spike, but Frank develops super weapons, and Levenberg gets captured finally. All right, let's see how this one goes. Well, Lamar's still in the playoffs, no? Yeah, if you did listen on... Yeah, it'd be way different. It'd be way different if you did that. Little Brown Bear is dressed, of course, in his white robe and pointy hat, of course. Marches alongside Stalin, Mussolini, Tojo, the Austrian painter, and the Croatians. The alliance is ruthless, taking land and rounding up prisoners. Oh my God. Ropes hang ominously from ceilings in various facilities. Okay, we're off to a great start. These people... Large noses, small noses, all must be... They all must be here in these facilities. Yeah, but told you. Right? It starts when the lost one, but still, he had that fumble. Oh, boy. The painter needs appeasing, and the rituals... We shall honor the 5 pillars as my grandpas did. Prisoners herded into the facilities. Little Brown Bear waves his staff, muttering about lowercase t's and rituals from the past. Katie traits of the pulse. Why are we doing this? I don't understand. It must be done for the church, for the pillars. I love how the painter is reasonable. Oh, counts the total. Let's go. Counts to the toe. We're going to do it. We raised 3K last year. Hoping for 5K this year. We'll see. Counts to the total. Let's go. Yeah, I spoke with Grossi earlier today, so... Yeah, I didn't know, because last year was, like, up in the air which ones counted, but it's going to count. And it's all set up. It is all set up and ready to go. Meanwhile, Frank is putting the touches on his super weapons. Weapons deployed correctly. Good. Do your thing, Frank. Frank's weapons activate. Explosion and chaos rips the facilities. Soldiers scatter. Lone Bear gets trapped in a net. I love that's how they capture him. Just capture him in a net the entire time. We're going to just put a net over him. Yeah, literally on that one. LFG, baby. I'll have the LED board up too. So any donations made will be LED board. I'll set that up. I'll do the Jaguar Packer set. We'll get rid of the Super Bowl helmets and the Seahawks helmets. I'll do the Jaguar Packer setup and do all that. No, my pillars, my rituals, my grandpas. My forces move in, securing the territory. Now Little Ron Bear is shackled as he sits in a courtroom. Frank is outside, doing good on the world. This cannot be. Smell for tonight? I should be okay for now. I don't think it's going to get too crazy. If it gets crazy, yeah, definitely. But I don't think it's going to get too crazy. Because Grossi had about like 350 on stream overnight last night and I'm probably going to get less than that because I'm going to save less followers than him. So I'll probably have like 80 on at a time. I've done 2,000 at a time, so I should be okay. If it happens, I will let you know on that one. This cannot be my rituals, my hope. Lowen Bear, you stand accused of war crimes against humanity, and mass disruption of the global order. How do you plead? Dun dun dun. Keller with a 5-er. Arizona only dropped 3 places. I thought they're going to be around 4 or 5. Makes sense. I thought they're going to be around 4 or 5. Michigan, I'm guessing, clear cut number 1. Yeah, let me get this one in. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so I think the first hour we'll do GeoGuessr. I'll just talk for... We might do Sporkle quizzes, actually, for the first hour. We could do Sporkle for the first hour. And then USA, China, curling. And then we got Germany, hockey. Michigan 6 versus votes, not surprised. Want to debate tonight? We could. We could. Promise if the Olympics are going to be on. The Olympics are going to be on, so I'm calling a lot of Olympic coverage this year. Finish it, all right. Favorite president of all time? Polk. I don't even like that Polk had like 4 things he wanted to accomplish. He got all 4 of them done and was like, I'm done. He was like, you know what? He got all 4 of them accomplished and was like, I'm done at that point. All right, we got back-to-backs. Whew, man, let's go. All right, we're going to finish this one first. Grossi stream. Well, I'm not going to be on the stream. But I'm going to be on... I'm going to be doing the overnight stream when Grossi's sleeping. Fair vice president? I have no idea. So I was going to guess this here. Probably save his voice. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. I haven't gotten the question yet. I have not gotten the question on stream. I'm surprised I have not gotten the question because things got crazy overnight last night. I've not gotten the question. There was like a 45-minute debate last night. I've not gotten the question. I don't know how I would answer it, but I'm expecting I'll get the question tonight. At some point. All good, Matthew. All good. What was the debate? You have 5 fingers. Each finger can shoot out 1 liquid. You can shoot out 5 liquids from your fingers. What would they be and why? Got pretty heated. Got pretty heated in terms of the liquids that you would choose. Like, obviously, water is one of them, but blood is another one. It's like a blood donor. Gasoline, but the problem is that if it's gasoline, probably the government's gonna hunt you down at that point. Then they were doing like different things like honey to feed the bees, different types of juices, different elements. It got heated. It was really funny. It got really heated. Hydrochloric acid would be one of them. Yeah. Water, wine, beer, blood, and liquid platinum. Pizza sauce, wine, vodka, holy sleeping liquid, and holy water. Dijon mustard, clean water, blood, stout beer, Neosport. Yeah, the 5 pillars of Grassy Stream. Oh boy. Yep. God. It was water, gas, blood. Yeah, the other 2 we were going back and forth on. I think gasoline was in the running. Gasoline was in the running, but then we realized, wait, the government would then hunt you down. It would just produce gasoline from your fingers. So, I mean, definitely for me, water and apple juice. That's easy. Liquid gold, for me. Liquid gold. I mean, you can make so much money with that. Liquid gold. I would say even... Yeah, someone did, like, vaccine. Like, you do the vaccine through that. Just shoot vaccines at people. Advil would not be a bad one to be able to shoot out if you're feeling sick, or Tylenol, one of those 2 for one of the fingers. And then I would dish soap, laundry detergent, coffee. Yeah, I'm not a coffee person. Dish soap, laundry detergent would only be useful though if you're by a laundromat. Yeah, produce tears because wow, yeah. If the government can't hunt me down, then obviously gas would be really, really helpful. It'd save so much at the gas station. But if they can hunt me down, I mean, water and apple juice are obvious for me. Oh man, USA's only going to get 1 this end. And we lose the hammer. Oh man. Ormus, did I know that? Didn't know it was called Ormus. Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be heated debate tonight, so I really got to think about the 5 that I would choose. I really got to think about the 5. What I said as a loophole is, yeah, toothpaste is a liquid. Yeah, it is. I count toothpaste as a liquid. Give others for guess, I could. Yeah, toothpaste, I count that. But what I've said as a loophole, if you have superhuman accuracy, so if you have great accuracy with it, what you do is step 1. One of the fingers is a Gatorade color. Any color for Gatorade. Probably the highest odds, like red Gatorade. Go red Gatorade. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Red Gatorade. I put in my finger. Step 2. Buy a ticket to the Super Bowl. Step 3. Put my life savings on red Gatorade. Step 4. Shoot the Gatorade from my fingers in the stands. Have it land in the Gatorade bucket. We're assuming superhuman accuracy. and gets poured on the coach, I am now a billionaire. Yanks feel is supposed to besides anything but the World Series? Yes. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, we'll not be able to get used to geographic alignment in baseball. All right. USA is going to be held to 1. Frequent flour, shower gel, shampoo, and toothpaste. So that's not bad. Oh, that's a bad shot by the USA. Another stolen end for Italy. I don't know what that idea was. Did they get 2 on that one? Wait, did they get 2? I don't think they got 2 on that. Why did they not just go down the middle? Give the hammer back to Italy in the 5th. Yeah, they got 2. Oh, we're screwed. That's a terrible shot. USA's got to wake up. Yeah, water, milk, chocolate syrup, toothpaste, and laundry detergent. Ooh. She did so to mouthwash. Yeah, mouthwash should be pretty good. Mouthwash should be clutch. I might go toothpaste. Yeah, toothpaste. Okay, so let's go water, apple juice, toothpaste. Advil. And we're assuming the government would hunt you down if you could just produce gasoline in your finger. So right, it's only one hand. It's only your dominant hand. I probably need one as like a weapon. I probably need one as a weapon. A concealed carry weapon. Manford, yeah, I hope he doesn't consider it, yeah. I don't know why the USA didn't just go down 1-1. Tie 1-1, yeah. Yeah, toothpaste, yeah. I need one as a weapon. One of them has to be... I'm not sure if blood would count as that, but I do need probably need a weapon after that. Your laundry detergent, although you can just buy that at the store. It's not like you can wash your clothes like at any time. You have to have a machine with you. All right, let's do this ChatGPTs. We got 2 more in the BB, or the 2 AB, 1 BB. Spider-Man Star Fluid. I thought about that. Yeah. Well, can you swing? If you could swing place to place, I do that. Yeah, of course. If you could swing place to place, I would do that. 100,000%. I would do that. But are you allowed to swing? Like, do you possess the ability to swing, or is it just you get the fluid? So that changes things. All right, Lauren Bear is sitting at the war crimes table. Here we go. His lawyer... Oh, no, his lawyer is Bear Hutz. His lawyer is Bear Hutz for the war crimes trial. Oh, fantastic. A familiar friend has appeared. Don't worry, Lauren Bear. We're going to win this. It's Baron time. Here we go. I can't believe it. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, no. I'm going to lose this case. The judge. She's black. How did she even get a law license? My grandpa's in the robes. She'll be biased. The judge bangs gavel. Or in the court, Little Brown Bear, you are charged with war crimes, crimes against humanity, and orchestrating mass chaos globally. How do you plead? Not guilty. This is all a misunderstanding. I'll do a flying start. Yep. My grandpa's, the robes, the pillars. Your Honor, these people that Little Brown Bear killed, these 3/5 of a person's citizens, they weren't really people. I should know. It's Baron time. The judge sighs. Mr. Hutz, your arguments are legally incoherent. The evidence against Little Brown Bear is overwhelming. No, you can't. You're biased. My grandpa's, the white robes, the ropes, the pillars. It's Baron time? Little Brown Bear, given the severity of her crimes, you are hereby found guilty on all counts. This is impossible! My grandpa's, my rituals, the ropes, it's all gone. I told you. I told you it was barren time. And yet you didn't listen to me. You didn't listen. It's barren time. He glares at the judge, turns at the courtroom, and mutters how none of this would have happened if his grandpas could enforce the pillars properly. Yep, the judge did not think it was barren time. So now he's going to go to Grossi and try to get $1 million for his charity, which is really what it's going toward. It's not going to undo debt. It's going toward the Church of Little Brown Bear. All money from the overnight stream. His barren days are over. All money from this overnight stream is going to the Church of Little Brown Bear to spread the 5 pillars. Grossi sits in front of his camera as Little Brown Bear appears with his white robe and pointy hat. Off to a good start. Grossi, you will raise $1 million for the Church of Little Brown Bear and the 5 pillars. And with this money, you shall eradicate... No. You shall eradicate the 3/5 people from the world. No. That's not happening, man. I had Frank taking over the world. I guess I didn't put it in. But I said Frank does good. I'll put that in the next one. No. You dare defy the pillars? You dare refuse the church? He raises his hands and unleashes a plague. Green energy shoots from his fingers. Okay, that's one liquid. There it is. That's a liquid. I'm counting that. Green sparkly energy. That's a liquid. That's one of my fingers. Green sparkly energy. Whoa, what the? The energy fizzles out. Nothing happens. Why does nothing ever work? My grandpa's, the ropes, the plagues. Little Bear, I think maybe we're taking this a little bit too seriously. You can't just plague people on my stream. You don't understand. These are the 5 pillars. You cannot refuse them. All right, fine. No church, no plagues, and no world eradication plan. Plagues, streams. Yeah, green liquid. Yep, nothing. It never works. Tom chuckles as go back to Radio Nations. A little bit more glares at the screen. Frustrated but powerless. All right, let's try. Let's put that back in. I'm not sure why it didn't work the last time. While we wait on that, Doofenshmirtz makes an air that transfers all the money to charity for him. Here we go. What point 23 did I think they were making the World Series? May. I thought in May we were... Actually, the first 10 days of the season. It's funny, the first 10 days of the season, we went 7-3 against the Dodgers and Padres. I'm like, we're going to do this. We're doing this thing. I'm like, we have the talent, we have the depth. We're going to do this thing. And that's funny because then we fell off hard. We're below 500 at one point. I was like, we're not doing this thing. And then the playoffs, I'm like, there's no way we do this thing. But after 10 days, I'm like, you know, we got a shot to do this. We really have a shot to do this thing. Here we go. Grossi sits in front of his camera. We're at 500K. All right, everybody, halfway to $1 million. Keep it coming. Every dollar counts. A noise erupts outside as Doof cackles. Behold the donation depletionator. With this, every dollar Tom Grossi raises will magically transfer to my fund instead. He pressed a button. A beam shoots toward Tom's live stream room. See, also when I was young, my brother Roger, he got all the money. We shared a birthday, and he got all the money. And I didn't get anything. So now I shall take all the money that people donate and use it for my good and get the money that I never got as a child. Nishimir then begins to tick backward, going to $0. But my donations, they're disappearing. Explosion outside the window as Perry slides in and leaps toward the beam. Perry the Platypus, you're always ruining my fun, but this time my nature cannot be stopped. Perry flips the switches and sparks fly. Oh, no, it's funny. Like, once July rolled around, I'm like, we're not doing this. Once July rolled around, I'm like, we're not doing this. Game 7, at the 7th inning, I thought we were going to do this. Because our bullpen of Ginkle, Seawald, and Thompson, Thompson, Ginkle, Seawald, that bullpen, once it got to 7-8-9, was great. Once it got to that point, we had a lead. I'm like, I think we're going to do this. So I thought it the first innings of the season. Memorial Day, I still thought it. By June, I did not think it. And then I didn't think it again until Game 7 in the 7th inning. And that was like, I think we're going to win the World Series. Because I'm like, you know what? The Rangers are the worst team we faced. So much for that. No, my fund. I mean, my totally legitimate research fund. That it will be used to take over the tri-state area for good. The beam reverses, and the donations go back to Tom's meter, and he gets $1 million. We did it! 1 million. Let's go. And wait, is that Perry the Platypus? Perry tips his hat. Thank you, Perry the Platypus. Chaotic good. Like, gosh, you, Perry the Platypus! Foiled again, and my fund is now ruined. What am I ever going to do now? We could have done it without you guys. And special thanks to that platypus who just saved the day. Agent P. You absolute man. A terrible shot with the USA. They still have it on. Jeez. Man, USA is stuck in this game against Italy. Alright, Frank does good. The sun shines brightly. Kids are playing on swings again. Build gingerbread homes. Volunteers construct gingerbread houses. Place them on tables. Plant fruit trees. Replace vegetation. Neighbors cheer as all the stuff from the war zones. Saplings are now on the sidewalks. Give books freely. I guess some libraries got destroyed during this, so he's going to hand out books freely. And they each have bookmarks and notes of encouragement. He's now at the community center teaching elderly residents how to create care packages for their neighbors. Feed hungry families. Yeah, a lot of hungry families after the war. Boxes of food loaded into cars. Ready to be delivered. Volunteers wave and they thank him as they go. The lumber bear watches from a distance, glaring at Frank doing good. Why does he succeed? Frank waves at him. Spread more love. He moves on to the next act of kindness as Lumber Bear realizes that no amount of plagues or schemes can undo Frank's goodness being done. Also, he did lose that war trial pretty badly. All right, last call for anything. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off here. We'll go to the next stream. Canada against Switzerland. That game's starting in about an hour. 3:10 Eastern time on that. Got to set everything up for that, but then we'll be good to go. So, give me one quick second here. Canada, Switzerland will be live for that. Let me just get the emojis in for that. Durable, good. Gooder of all things do. Amen to that. Amen to that. All right, my stream. Stream should be live. All right, let me change this. Get the Canadian flag in. So you figure out who the USA is going to play in the gold medal match. All right, perfect. All right. So, what we're going to say, we got the Canada-Switzerland women's hockey stream. So we're live for that. We might be able to get 2 here. We might actually be able to bounce back. And maybe an OT stream later tonight. But then we do the overnight stream starting at, 2 o'clock Eastern time? Whenever Grossi goes to bed. So, appreciate all you guys tuning in. Let me link the stream. Link that one. Stream number 2 of the day. Give me a second here. I will link that one. Perry Flavis, you watch while I'm me in my company while I work? He does not know. Perry is on the ground. Perry is literally, he's literally on the floor. And I just pick him up. He's on the floor every time. So link that stream. Click the link above to join. And I will see you guys in just a little bit. For Canada against Switzerland. Game number 2 of the women's hockey semifinals to face the USA in the gold medal match. Take care. See you soon. USA takes this one 5-0.